Hey Chanel.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Happy, was it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Look, I put my cup with a top on it this time.
You're not spilling this time. Look at
No, I literally just bought this apple juice. And it's Honey Crisp. I
you.
don't know if you know about Honey Crisp apples, but they like
Yeah. I love
good,
honey apples.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Child, I just spilled apple gold, you know? But anyway,
Did
carry
you
on.
juice that or
Huh?
did you juice it?
No. But I should. I have juiced those apples. I love those apples. I love all kinds of apples though.
But you like Honey Crisp the best.
Well, I like them the best for I make this apple cake. So good.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. So yeah, it's like the moist and then I put like cinnamon. It's like a holiday cake that I make, but
I think I saw you making it. You was
you
browning
probably
the
did.
sugar,
You
and you
probably
had the
did.
cinnamon, and you was
Yeah.
twirling it around in there.
So
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't have to show me how to make that, so I could.
Mhm.
I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't because I'll gain weight. But okay, so Miss Chanel, what is your beef with Jay
Oh
Z?
my God. You
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't used to have a beef with him until I started pulling at the little thread of who Jay-Z is.
Mm-hmm.
When I started watching some videos, they have all these conspiracies about Jay-Z. Oh, he's a part of the Illuminati and he's this, that, and the third, right? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, right? So I'm like, I don't know. But the first video I watched was on this guy, Sloan's channel. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and he's this white guy, but he might have 1.4 million, what do you call subscribers?
Subscribers, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's known. He has a lot of followers,
Yeah.
and he has been doing research on Jay Z, and he's
Right.
gonna give us the latest scoop. And if
He
you
didn't
guys
drop.
see that thumbnail, we said that Jay Z is a sellout.
He is.
What is
In
Jay
every
Z
way.
doing today?
In every way. But the first thing that I watched about him, I was like, they lying. They lying.
What's up, Anton? What's up, Nightish? Nightish being hella crazy in the chat, but we see you. I think he wants us to show him some love.
No, I'm not showing Nightish love. He said every time he see me on the live, all I'm doing is eating.
Well, we like to eat. What you talking about?
Oh, I know. He tried it. So no. No,
What
night.
women? Like women like to eat. What's up, Anton?
Hey,
Especially
Mr.
black
Hanson.
women.
Hey,
Alexa.
Alexa.
Hi, Alexa. You're new to the stream. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right.
You hear her?
She said,
She said, present. Just call my name and I'll come running. Ain't nobody talking to you now. Like, she being me in my husband conversation. I'd be like, girl, who's talking to you? Nobody asked you.
yeah, Chanel and her computers are having their own conversation.
I'm like, it's scary. It's really Terminator 2. Like, it really is Terminator 2. Just saying. But no, so when I watched that video, that was probably like 4 years ago, I would say. And the first video was like Jay-Z shot his brother when he was like, I feel like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And then later, you stab another man in a club because he allegedly leaked your album or some tracks or something like that. And then you got arrested. So I remember when I saw that, I was like, he lying. Whoever this Sloan person is, he lying, right? Then I Googled it. And there's Jay-Z's mugshot. I was like, yo. So that's why I say when you start pulling at the thread, now any of us, I wouldn't make that decision. Any of us can make a poor decision, right? So you're not the totality of your one bad decision. But the more I pulled at the thread and the thread and the thread, I'm like, you're a good guy. Like, and I started seeing more and more of like people where he started to say, yo, he's not a good dude. He messed people over, on and on and on. And
so, Chanel, so since we talking about Jay-Z, and I'm not I'm gonna pick at you today. Today we go pick at Chanel. We're gonna make fun of Chanel a little bit. So, Chanel. So where did you grow up, Chanel? Did you grow up in a really nice neighborhood?
You see what I'm saying? This right here, right now. Okay, trying my luck. Nah, I grew up in Texas.
Okay. But did you grow up in a nice area? Did you have two parents?
This ninja right here. Y'all see how she trying to
put me in? Oh my God. Listen, we gonna have some contrast. We're gonna have a deep conversation. This is supposed to be a deep one, right?
Y'all let me know when I'm out the box. But go ahead.
Go ahead. So did you grow up in a good neighborhood?
Yes.
Okay, you had two parents.
Mm-hmm.
You went to college and everything was nice and dandy. Did you go to private school?
I swear to God. Woo. Okay. No, I didn't go to private school.
But you did grow up in a good area where people pay their taxes and their tax dollars went to the school and the school actually invested into the students, right? Okay, my point is this, right? Jay-Z grew up, I'm gonna just say it. Let's call a spade, right? He grew up.
Stop calling a spade. It's rooted in racism. Call a thing.
Okay. Let's call a tree, okay? We gotta call a tree. So we gotta call a tree, yeah. So listen, so Jay-Z, he probably grew up in a single mom home. Would you agree?
No, both of his parents were in his home until his dad, I think, I don't know if he started using drugs. Something happened with his dad.
Okay, so there was
he left the home.
Okay, so there was a break in the family tie, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever grew up in the projects? No, right? But do you know anybody who grew up in the projects? Actually, did you guys have projects where you was at?
We don't have projects in where I live.
But low income housing.
Yes, we do have low income.
Okay, there we go. Would you agree that in those areas it was really, really, really rough? I don't know about yours, but sure. It was, right? So what I'm trying to say is a lot of these people who came from the hood, they might have that same hood mindset. And the reason why I say that is because I have a cousin and he went to jail. He's probably one of the most notorious gangbangers. He did a lot of historical things and he went down as one of the kingpins and he's doing life in prison. Yeah. So the reason why I say that is because he did some really grimy stuff. And I tell you, and it was because I don't know if you went to school, but when we went to school growing up, you used to get made fun of your shoes, get made fun of your clothes. It was just not a safe environment. So, and I'm not giving no excuse to Jay-Z, but
but go ahead.
My point is saying that is, right, Jay-Z grew up in a rough area. And if you guys know about these rough areas when you grow up in the projects or you grow up in any type of hood, you sell drugs and sometimes you have to be cutthroat. It is. It depends on your survival.
Hold on, wait. So you have to be so cutthroat that you shoot your own brother?
Some people do that. Some people do
more. That's diabolical. Ain't no way around it.
Listen, my cousin take the guy down with duct tape and pour gasoline on him and lit him a fire.
Okay. See, so this is what I'm saying. Why we playing
a lot of heinous things? I'm just saying there's a lot of heinous things that be happening. They be having dog fights.
Heinous things that are happening. We talk about this ninja.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say the environment he came from was really cutthroat, and it was, survival of the fittest. It's like the crab in the bucket.
Okay, so let me say this. I hear you, but there's millions of people who live in poverty, who come from rough neighborhoods, and who don't come from a two-family home.
That's me, and I became a good person. But not everybody is like me. It's either you become a demon or you learn and you become a better person.
So my point is, we can't give him the excuse or the, oh well, he came up in a rough neighborhood and he decided to sell drugs, and there were drug dealers outside of his apartment, and there were grimy people. I understand
the older men pull the youth to go sell drugs.
I'm sure of that.
And I do understand the youth to go rob the drugstore and go pick up guns. So go ahead.
I understand all of that. But with all that being said, there are still millions of people that grow up like that and still choose not to shoot their brother.
You're right. Those people are fortunate. I was almost stabbed by my brother also.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see why you have this bond with Jay-Z.
I don't have no bond with Jay-Z like that, but I'm trying to give an opposing argument.
I hear you.
To, why somebody would be.
Let me be very clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this first and precursor it. As a social worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I deal with people who are in crisis, in all kinds of crisis, right? And I've worked in just about every single sector that you could think about. People who have intellectual disabilities, people who are in the child welfare system, people who are on drugs, drug addicted, people who are in mental health hospitals, in hospice. Like I've dealt and worked with all types of people, every type of person you could probably think of. So I have a high level of empathy and compassion, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the role that I'm in, right? Or chosen the field that I chose. I have a heart to help people. But however, when you are consistently doing the same thing, that's called a pattern of behavior.
No, you're right. He is.
He just has a pattern of behavior. And here's the thing. If your pattern of behavior is inconsequential to maybe the people in your surroundings, even though I'm not saying that's right, that's one thing. When you are co-opting a whole community of people who love hip hop, right? And you are I would say to some, not to me, but to millions, a shining beacon of hope. Of, like you said, that grew up in you know what I'm saying, in the worst of the worst type of circumstances, right? And then made it out of the ghetto. People wouldn't give him a record deal, so he created his own record label, right? It sounds very much like you started from the bottom, now you here, right? But again, when you pull at that thread of him, you start to see the things unraveling to show you who this man really is. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't have a beef with him grinding and selling and doing whatever he's doing to get to where he is if he wasn't constantly doing things to
hold on. No, keep going. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So y'all see how she's gonna leave me in the middle of the stream, but okay, I got it. But unless I wouldn't have a problem with Jay-Z doing the things that he's doing if he wasn't constantly using Black people and Black culture when it's convenient for him, and then throwing us away when it's not convenient for him. That's my problem that I have with Jay-Z. That's the reason Jay-Z decided, or that he's in hot water right now. It's the same reason Jay-Z was in hot water back with Colin Kaepernick, when Colin said, instead of sitting during the national anthem, I'm gonna talk to a military vet and ask the military vet, hey, what's the most respectable thing I can do to not seem like I'm being disrespectful when they play the national anthem, because I want to protest, while they have all this police brutality. The military guy told him, take a knee. That's more respectful than just sitting down, right?
Yeah.
And people were pissed. They was like, you don't get this? Just stop taking a knee. We're not going to go back to the fucking games. That's what the white people were saying. Not all the white people, but you get what I'm saying, right? Black people was like, oh, if y'all fire Colin Kaepernick or keep suspending him or whatever it is, blackball him, we're not going to support the NFL. So the NFL had a big ass problem, right? What do? Let's go get the savior of the Black people in hip hop. Let's go and get Jay-Z, as if Jay-Z is our savior. He's not, but I mean, people call him Hov, so maybe there's some people. So you sit around and you say, oh, I would take a knee. I think what Kaepernick did was great. Meanwhile, You go to TMZ, and this is a fact. Allegedly, let me say, everything said on Chanel's reality on the Creative Solutions channel is, in our opinions, for entertainment purposes only, and it is all alleged. Okay, but these are things you can go and look up, right? So he goes and he has his little minions go to TMZ to write, basically, for have them start writing all of these campaigns on Colin Kaepernick, basically bad stories, trying to say he's a bad person, he's this, and that. And then you go and get 25 million from the NFL and say, we not kneeling no more. And you get to do the halftime show. You say we not kneeling no more. Like, as that black, and we were progressing. As that movement was big enough to the NFL to be like, yo, we gotta do something, right? It was a movement happening. And Jay-Z said, nah. He did, from my understanding. I don't know as much about this one, but I've heard there's a Barclays Center that was built in Brooklyn, is my understanding.
Yes.
But before it was when they, I guess, were trying to get the black people on board, or the city or the whatever on board with y'all gentrifying this Brooklyn area, where a lot of my understanding is a lot of poor people lived, and displacing all of these people so y'all can put this center here. What did they do? Let's call up Jay-Z. Let's call up our head Negro in charge. Have them say, you know, this is going to create 20,000 jobs for the black people in this community, and yada, yada, yada. And now the Barclays Center, poor people can't even sniff in that direction, is my understanding. I'm not from New York. I've only been there a few times.
Well, I would say, yeah, the downtown area, it did drive the price values to a lot of homes. So a lot of homes in Brooklyn, if it's next to the train station, the value went all the way up. So people, you're right, it kind of priced
right.
Out
but the way it was presented to black people was, oh, Jay-Z is part co-owner in this Barclays Center, when really he's not. He basically, the percentage that they gave him equals to 1.5 million, allegedly. But the way they presented it to the black people was, oh, look at what Jay-Z's doing. He's co-owner of this Barclays Center. Then he decided, oh, I'm going to try to put I think it was a casino or something. But he a billionaire who needs a loan. You know any billionaires that need loans? I don't know any. But okay. So you're going to go get a loan, right? But they won't give you one. Why? Why would you not give a billionaire a loan? Y'all know somebody that wouldn't give a billionaire a loan?
He's probably not a billionaire. So I don't know why people.
Okay. Someone who has half a billion, 500 million in liquid assets. Because we know he don't have a billion in liquid, right? Most people don't. Even if they are a billionaire, would it be? They don't have that much in liquid assets. But even if he had 500 million, y'all not giving him a loan? Of course you are. He's Jay-Z, right? So now his latest stunt is I see that the black people have decided that they are boycotting Target for the past, 2 years we've been boycotting? Because of the DEI, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not only Target, we all know that. When they like, well, why are you not boycotting Walmart? Why are you not boycotting all these other companies? Well, y'all know anybody who's ever boycotted 35?
I don't know if that boycott is really successful, though. The Target.
It is. They're bleeding money. They're losing. Target used to make $30 million, I think, a month or something like that from black people. Like, you know how when you go on YouTube, whatever it's called, what's our YouTube studio? And it tells us our demographics, where they're watching from and all of that. It's the same thing with Target, right? Target can see who's consuming and from where, what age bracket is buying what, so on and so forth, right? So they know how many black dollars are being spent at Target. Target said,
I don't think that was successful.
Huh?
I don't think it's successful.
Target is saying it's successful. What you mean you don't think it's successful? The numbers say it's successful. But you can believe what you want. Just, you can believe what you want. It's fine.
But you're right. There's supposed to be Target here. He's not supposed to be shopping at Target.
But let's say it's not successful.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that. But we as black people are saying, hey, we want Target or whoever to take us seriously when we say We want you to make good on your promises of saying we support Black companies and we're gonna spend 2 billion or something. They said something like that. We're gonna spend $2 billion on supporting Black and Black businesses and all of this stuff. And when you didn't, and you rolled back DEI or whatever, then Black people said, nah, we ain't doing that. So when we're doing that, even if it wasn't successful, let's say it's not successful, but we still protesting. Why do you know that this is going on and you still decide, I could re-release this album that's already, you can get on Spotify, any probably streaming app, right? Let's re-release it at the place that the Black people, my people, the culture that I'm supposed to be saving, let's re-release it at the store that they're boycotting. Help me understand how that makes sense for your boy, Creative.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. I don't know why he did that.
We know why he did it.
He did it. Yeah, he's a sellout.
Money and because he's selfish.
Chanel, he's a sellout. He's selfish. He's self-centered.
And he not only did it for the bag, in my opinion, but I think he did it so that he could tell corporate Americans or whoever it is that he answers to, right? Because we all answer to somebody, right? Whoever it is that he answers to, in my opinion, he was saying, I'm gonna show you, you need the Black people to stop boycotting, just like he did with the NFL, right? The NFL went and got him and said, hey, we need the Black people to stop boycotting. We need them to stop kneeling and stop doing all this bullshit. And so we're gonna go get Jay-Z. Jay-Z gonna do it. And guess what happened? Black people stopped kneeling. The players went back to playing. Some people went back to not boycotting the NFL, right? It works for the NFL, and they own a whole ass day. So why does Target think it won't work for them? So that to me is why he did it. Yeah, he did it for the money, but he did it because they said, listen, we need Black people to stop this bullshit and then bring the ass back to Target. Because what reason would he need to? Why didn't you release it? If you really care about the culture, Creative, wouldn't this have been a better strategy with Target? Either A, say hell no, because my people are boycotting y'all. Or B, say I want y'all to take that $2 billion and distribute it amongst Black businesses, Black banks, whatever, right? Or C, I want, you know what I'm saying? Like redistribute it back into our community. And then I can go and say, hey, we're not boycotting them no more because these are the terms and conditions. And y'all have this amount of time structured just like you do all your little record deals, right? That you screw your artists over with. Structure that shit the same, right? Go do that. Then I can stand with you. I can say, you know what? Your boy's a genius. He out here doing shit for the Black people. You don't do the things that, and then say you're doing it for our culture or you're doing it to help Black people. And we know better. And it's like, you know, they have that phrase playing in our face. That's what this feels like. It feels like you playing in our face. And you thought, in my opinion, he thought nobody was going to pay attention. But we paying attention. We woke. Anyway, did you say hi to all the people? Hey, Irby. I don't know if you say hey to all the people. Hey, 18th letter, 19th letter.
Hey, Irby. Hey, Don Godito. Don Godito said he gonna go see Jay-Z.
Oh, good. Go see your master.
He said he can't put this link because I'm not a mod. I can't put the link because I'm not a mod. We didn't talk about it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I'll drop the link. There you go. What's up, Gas Mask? I went to Gas Mask stream the other day and it was pretty dope. What's up, Simp God? How you doing today? We saw your stream earlier.
I did not see your stream or earlier. Creative saw it.
One, but anyway, let's keep going.
Simp God, on.
What's up, Ink? This is what Ink Intelligent Caveman.
Hey, did he come in on my side? I don't know.
I don't know. What's up, Side Cash? What is it? Side Cash Talk. How you doing? He said hi to Anton. Anton is always in here. Nightish be in here also. You know, Irby said, he never liked Jay-Z. I'm on the right side of history. Okay. You know what?
And
I don't necessarily like in love with Jay-Z. I did grow up on Jay-Z, listening to Jay-Z since I was younger. So it's kind of like, and he's from Brooklyn and he's from New York. I've been to Marcy Projects. I have family that's from Marcy Projects. So a part of me is like, you know, he's like a symbol of what's possible. Like, you know, you could come from the projects and you can make it out. Anything is possible. So I look at him in that stance.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of
He a
people
good
look at.
person morally? Is he gonna do something for the community? Is that is that what's in driving him in his
Here's
heart?
the thing, though.
No.
Here's the thing. You don't have to do anything for anybody. You don't owe us anything. So however you got there is how you got there, right? Whoever you stepped over, stepped on, and whatever else to get where you are, I don't have no beef with you because it wasn't me. Do I think it's right? No. Am I going to agree with it? No. However, I have no problem with you going out there making your coins, you know, making yourself whatever. You could do that, right? The problem that I have is when you play in our face and you pretend as if you give a about us and you don't, and we know better, right? He doesn't have to be no role model. He doesn't have to do any of those things. And I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm just simply saying this is who he is. And I don't know why anybody's surprised. Well, let me not say that. I know why people are surprised. It's because people have a hard time accepting these types of things from people they idolize or people that they respect. Right. So I remember for so many years, I had so much respect for Oprah. It's not that I don't still have a lot of respect for her, but I remember my husband used to be like, oh, she's so annoying. She does this, this, and this, or whatever the case may be. I still don't know anything negative about her, but I know people have a lot of negative things to say about her on the internet.
I love Oprah. I don't care what nobody said.
No, but people, if you go pulling at the thread, they'll say a lot of stuff about
they'd be like, oh my God, she did all of this to black men. She had all these people on her show.
Really?
If you hear, like, they'd be like, oh, she said this, she had this talk show. I love Oprah. I don't see anything wrong with Oprah. Oprah is reaching a large audience. Like, she has her own magazine. Like, she's doing big things.
She's that girl. Mm-hmm. Can you see this, creative?
Yeah, I can see exactly what you're doing. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's play Mr. Trent Out Loud.
Shout out to Trent Out Loud. Please subscribe to Trent Out Loud.
I'm gonna put this in the back so you could play it because I gotta take a moment away. So give me 1 second. I put it in the private chat so you could play it real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh well, let me just start it. Hold on.
But when you coming back, it's gonna be playing until you come back.
Jay-Z has decided to release Reasonable Doubt commemorative album exclusively partnering through Target, where you can only purchase through them, helping them restore their brand with the Black community. Please remember what Jay-Z did when the Black community planned to boycott the NFL for what they did to Colin Kaepernick, and some of you defended him saying he's playing chess. All you got was a diverse halftime performance and him getting richer. You guessed it, Jay-Z is back in the headlines, accused once again of bailing out white corporate America. Sit back, relax. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, and then I'm going to hand it off to you, the Out Louder, so let me know what you think about the Jigga Man in the comment section below. Of oppression, it is single-handedly one of the best ways because it is peaceful yet strongly effective. I just want to read this to you. I hate when people say, why are y'all boycotting, put in whatever company or whatever place you're boycotting. Why aren't you boycotting Meta, all phones or all stores? Because that's how boycotting works. Boycotting works by strategically choosing one feasible company and hyper-focusing on it to get policy change, then moving on to the next. No time in history did we boycott 5 to 20 things at once. If you guys remember back in the day when Trump came into office, one of his first order of business was to abolish DEI. Now, I don't want to make this a conversation about DEI, regardless of how you feel or not, but Target was chosen as one of the companies to boycott because they were one of the first to not push back with Trump, and they got rid of all of their DEI. This video is really about Jay-Z now working with Target because Target lost billions of dollars and they're struggling because of this boycott. And the boycott, and again, around DEI is in support of minorities, women, don't forget that out there, minorities, women, and also people with physical disabilities, okay? Jay-Z moving in now that Target is in a bad place, and him choosing to say, we're going to release Reasonable Doubt exclusively, it's kind of like the same thing that he did with the NFL. NFL was in a bad place with Colin Kaepernick. They weren't even as bad with Target, but they were experiencing some backlash. And Jay-Z was known in the beginning to tell certain artists, you know, don't perform at the Super Bowl. Let's stay together in this attempted boycott.
What do you think?
I think, yeah, he's a sellout. he doesn't stand in unity, like, and he's not seeing the big picture. You're right. They're using him basically. He's like a puppet on the. Whenever they need something, they fuck up. You know, they just call Jay-Z, and Jay-Z will come and be the scapegoat. We gotta have Jay-Z on call. He gotta be right there.
It's a fact. Okay, let's see what else he got.
And then we see him signing a deal to do the halftime show. And then there's reports from Van Lathan that was formerly on TMZ saying, yo, not only did he come and sign with the NFL for the halftime show, he also worked with TMZ to put out a hit piece on Colin Kaepernick. So just to remind you of where we are and why now people are pushing back on Jay-Z for doing this Target deal. Why does Jay-Z feel like he needs to use Rock Nation or now use his album to drive Black people, hip hop culture, minorities, Black and brown people back to Target? And that is the only place to get this commemorative album. Why would you do that? Jay-Z is releasing a 30th anniversary edition of Reasonable Doubt, and there is a Target exclusive vinyl version available for pre-order with release scheduled June 26. Where the Instagram post becomes opinion.
Can I also say why I take issue with this?
What? Go ahead.
Because at least in the South, Juneteenth is when the enslaved people who are brown, like me and you, allegedly found out that they were freed. And you releasing your album in a store that we're boycotting bothers my soul.
That's true.
Yeah. As Black people, and then you're releasing it a few days after our national holiday. Just saying.
The disrespect, the backhanded disrespect.
And then I did want to say, he said something about what did he say? He said something about that this album is, you can only get this album at Target. Now, there are people online and possibly people maybe in the chat later saying, oh, this, first of all, Jay-Z's not the only person to have an exclusive deal and blah, 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 whatever. Or this album is not exclusive to Target. So what I'm saying, I think what the people that are angry about this, I'm not angry. I'm just like, this is another day in the life of Jay-Z, but it's just annoying. They may think, well, he's releasing it other places, but the exclusive part of it is that this particular vinyl album, you can't get in those other places. You can still buy the album, right? You could still get another vinyl album or whatever elsewhere. You just can't get this one. And he's doing it with Target. And Target is the place that we're boycotting. So I don't want people to get it confused of like, oh, well, this isn't actually that. And, you know, people are having selective outrage. It's not selective outrage.
rather than fact is when it says Jay-Z is doing this to help Target restore its brand with the Black community, and it ties into the ongoing boycott efforts. It's an interpretation of the accounts, not something Jay-Z or Roc Nation has publicly stated. Nobody has found any evidence that Jay-Z said the purpose of this partnership was to influence or counter the boycott. Reasonable Doubt turns 30 this month. The original album was released June the 25th, 1990s. Critics argue that partnering with a company facing boycott pressure sends the wrong message. They are pointing back to Jay-Z's NFL partnership after Colin Kaepernick's controversy and says this is becoming now a pattern. Jay-Z has always been a good businessman. He has partnered with major corporations throughout his career. Some fans argue that as an artist, he should be able to sell his music wherever he chooses. Others point out that exclusive retail releases are...
Hold on. So what do you think about what he said about that? That he's an artist and he should be able to, partner with whoever he wants to and sell his music wherever he wants to.
He could, but he could lose his audience also, and people will look at him crazy. And people will wonder, why did you do that? And he's going to get questioned. I'm pretty sure, because if he drop an album, he's going to get interviewed, right? He's going to go and he's going to go different places. And people are going to question him. Why did you drop the exclusive, your vinyl? Why did you do that at Target? Why couldn't you do it at Best Buy or someplace else?
And
why
let's
did
be
it have to be at Target?
what's
up, Frida Green? Hold on, Frida Green is in the building, and we see Keon in the building. What's up, y'all? Shouts out. Go ahead.
So, do you know anybody who actually goes into a store and purchases music?
No.
So that's my point. It's like, ain't nobody really going, but if they're gonna go, that's why people think this is targeted. It's very specific, because otherwise people wouldn't go to Target if they were going to support you with our boycott going on right now. That's not where we would be supporting you. And Target knows it. And so does Jay-Z. And so that's the problem. It's like, if you want us to buy an album, which nobody really does anymore, right? Like it's like saying I'm about to drop a DVD.
Yeah, nobody. I think we have to blame. I would blame YouTube and streaming platforms for that, because we can stream your whole album free on YouTube. So it's almost like, why should I?
You have to purchase something. I thought you had to purchase it.
No, I could go look up. What?
Nothing.
No, I could go look up a lot of people's albums, and then all their songs come up, and I could listen to it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, even Beyonce. So I'm just like, we have.
But they're getting paid for that. They're getting paid. So,
well, at least somebody getting paid for something. But I'm just saying, if they
wanted
to make it more exclusive, like back in the day, you had to buy this shit in order to listen to it. They would only drop the singles and maybe 2 or 3 songs. But if you want the whole album, you got to go buy it.
Right. And they charging you all of this money, right? And then the internet came along, interrupted that shit. You know what I'm saying? With the LimeWires of the world, the Napsters of the world, and they just said, we're sharing the music. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't even think the LimeWires really did a lot, because people still was more engaged.
Oh, they absolutely did.
They did, but people were more engaged to going and buying the music. People would still go to the stores. No, yes, they did.
People were going, but I'm saying to you this. I remember whenever growing up in the 80s and early 90s, where we still had cassette tapes, right? And then when I was probably 15 is when I bought my first CD player, for my house or whatever the case may be, from my money from working. And it seems like almost overnight CD players became obsolete. I know it was a few years before we came out with the MP3 players or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like almost overnight. But I remember going to the mall, right? And then being like standing in those stores in the mall to buy the CDs. And then I remember the price going from like, let's say $12.99 to like $22.
$25,
16, 17, 18 years old. It's just like, this shit is outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Back then, to spend that type of money. So that's why I said people stopped it. So the moment I tapped into LimeWire, it was over with. I'm burning this music. I don't have to come Now I did still buy some people's music. Like I even still bought Adele, like the actual music on a CD for a while. And I used to support the people that I actually loved. You know, like I would buy India Arie because I love her music. It's certain artists that I'll still like just buy their music just to support them. He's just not one of them. I don't care. Who on here talking about straight from Target's website? What?
He's giving us the press saying that Target still made their amount of money that they made. Fourth quarter net sales, $30 billion, were in line with the company expectations.
Minus whatever the black people was contributing.
So basically, he's saying not much change.
Okay, well then why you out here asking Jay-Z to put his album in your store?
You think Target asked him to do it?
Of course they did. Why does he need to partner with them?
Yeah.
When Taylor Swift released her album, or I don't know if it was a re-release or whatever, I remember I bought that album. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Yeah, I bought that album. But I love that Red album, child. Of course they went to her and said, hey, let's do an exclusive. And then you can release it to whoever. He had a whole streaming site, or what was it, a streaming platform called Tidal? Release it out. Wasn't that your thing where you were supposed to be helping, you know, the black people and the black artists and all of this? And then you sold it to the white people and then pay your people?
Yeah, I don't think he's thinking about the big picture. He's thinking about the money, corporate, it's a company. Let's do it.
He doesn't care about the picture.
No, exactly. He doesn't care about the bigger picture. That's what it is.
He doesn't care about us at all, but this is the problem. I don't really care if he cares about me personally. It's the fact that you're acting as if you give a shit and you don't. That irks me. It's like, and then it's one thing if you don't care, you don't have to care, right? But when we are protesting this company, stop doing shit to try to make black people say, look over here, we're no longer kneeling anymore, we're no longer boycotting anymore. Because I don't know if you remember, there was this pastor, I forget his name, it's something Bryant. I forget his name. It'll come to me. Something Bryant, but he has this big mega church. I don't know if it's in Dallas or Atlanta. I think it's in Atlanta. And Target went to him and was like, because he had initially went on some like morning show and he was like, the reason black people are having a boycotting Target is because Target promised X, Y, and Z. And you know, so he was explaining it or whatever. And then last year he said he went online or went somewhere and he was like, listen, black people, and I'm paraphrasing, the boycott is over. We are no longer boycotting Target. Black people got in that ass, and the people was like, "Who the hell do? We was no longer boycotting." Yes, we are, especially like the organizers of the boycott. They was like, "Oh hell no, you gotta fuck that. Like we ain't doing that." So we went back to boycotting, right? So I guess they say Jamal Bryant, that's his name. Jamal Bryant couldn't do it, so we're gonna go get this bigger nigga. Okay, we're gonna go get Jigga nigga. Okay, and then we're gonna have the Jigga nigga.
He gonna come and he gonna pull us all back, and we gonna go back to Target and act like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, and going on back, he's the black savior. You know, I ain't buying it. I'm not. I ain't buying it. Okay, let's finish. Just listen to just a little more, and then I'll go to the next one.
Common in the music industry, and that is true. But here is the bigger question. Should celebrities be expected to align with political or social movements, or should they be free to make business decisions without being judged through that lens? A lot of criticism references Jay-Z's partnership with the NFL in 2019 after the controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick. At that time, some supporters believed Jay-Z was creating change from inside the system, while critics felt he was helping the league move past the controversy without addressing the underlying concerns. That debate is being revived now because of his Target partnership. Why would Jay-Z choose Target right now, knowing the backlash that it could create? For those of you who follow this channel, you know.
You're muted.
I said, love Trent out loud. Thank you for letting me know I'm muted because I definitely was muted and didn't realize it. Now I want to watch. I don't know. Did you watch Funky Diva?
No.
You didn't? Okay. Funky Diva. Oh, did I delete my? Hold on. I got to pull up my email. I guess I logged out with my Gmail. Hold, please.
But that's interesting. Should celebrities align with movements for the people that that we started, that we're fighting against? What do you think? Or should celebrities just worry about their money and collecting their paper?
I'm trying to find the Funky Diva. Hold on.
I think celebrities should follow the movements, but they could do it in a way where it could empower people. So instead of going with this corporate, it's like going with the monopoly. Instead of going with the monopoly, go with something, be different. You have the power to choose to uplift. You have the power to bring people up. You have the power to put somebody else on the map. Why continuously go with monopolies such as Target? But good.
I think it's a good thing when celebrities lend their voice to, I would say, social problems, right? So things like homelessness, mental health, violence against whoever, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Healthcare, things like that. I think or some natural disaster happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always good for a celebrity to say, yo, let's raise some money. Let's do this. I support that. I don't support this. In my opinion, sometimes the wrong messenger, but the right message. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily think that they should or shouldn't. I think it's a good idea, but you're going to get backlash no matter what you do. So you support this over here that somebody don't like, even though it's a good cause, then these people going to boycott you. Don't buy this. They want to cancel you and this, that, and the third, right? And then sometimes if you support certain things, that's for the greater good, it turns out to be good. But the problem is I feel like the moment you support something that someone else doesn't agree with, because it's always going to be somebody don't agree with, no matter what you do. You could be like, I want peace on earth. And there's going to be people, no, who wants peace? Like it's always going to be somebody that doesn't like it, doesn't agree with you, or they're going to find something in your history where you wasn't supporting peace. And they're going to say, see, she's a liar. She's a hypocrite. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like a lot of times they kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't type of scenario. Yeah. But you can't really be worried about what people think if what you're doing is good.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So, but the problem here, we know better. We know you're not doing it for the greater good. We know you did what you did with the NFL for yourself. It wasn't about us. It wasn't about Black people, because if it was about Black people, again, with the NFL, you could have said, NFL, if y'all want me to get these good Black people to start supporting, stop kneeling and whatever else, then I want y'all to pour money into neighborhoods that are heavily policed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make some community centers and fund them for the next 10 years. Y'all got the money. You know what I'm saying? They make more money. I don't even know on how much money they make on Super Bowl Sunday. It's like
a lot. They make a lot of money.
Have some money set aside from your billions or trillions of dollars that you get. Have some money set aside each year that is going to support the Black communities that are hit the hardest with the police brutality or whatever, right? If you do that and then you tell them that, you got to make good on this, then I can and make them sign a contract, you know what I'm saying? Then I could get behind it, Jay. But you're not doing that. All you did was take the money and then say, we're not kneeling no more. We passed that. We need to move on to actionable items. What actionable items, Jay? Because I haven't seen any from the NFL. Have y'all? I haven't seen any. I'd love to see some though. I'm supportive of it. But let's hear what Mr. Dineva says. And let me just say this. I can't stand Funky Dineva, but he didn't get this wrong. He got this right. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you didn't add it.
Put the fair. Oh, you put the fairies. Look at.
This guy comes up here. I think he finds us very attractive.
Who comes up here? Oh,
He
yeah.
always comes on our stream and
Why
says,
can't I find it? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Or Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is Black people not shopping at Target. And Jay-Z, this is fucked up on so many levels because one of two things happened. Either Target approached Jay-Z and offered him a whole lot of money, which I highly doubt, or Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is Black people not shopping at Target. And he pitched to Target, you know what? I'm the Black culture. I've got this huge cult-like following. If y'all give me a shitload of money, I will team up with y'all exclusively to do this.
Pause it.
You leveraged the boycott and the.
What do you think happened? You think they approached him or he approached them?
I think it could be either or. Part of me says Target said, hey, we lost a lot of money in this particular category from this particular demographic of people. And you was in them files and they said, if you know what I'm saying, if you need something done, you need the Black people to get in line, go get Jay-Z. Give him a nickel in his pocket, go get his ass.
I think he approached them. That's what I think.
So let's say he approached them. What do you think he said? You think you agree with Funky Dineva?
Yeah.
It's possible. Because
he did say, yeah.
He did say in that GQ magazine, what is it called? Article, that this year I'm gonna be playing offense and all that kind of stuff. I've been quiet for so long. And DJ Academics, I can't stand his ass either. But I think he hates Jay-Z. But he was saying right before, probably, I don't know if it was last year or earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. He was like, oh, maybe it was after the GQ magazine thing. He was like, you're gonna see Jay-Z. He seems like he's gearing up to like roll out something. And then we see he did the whole thing, you know, with the Roots. What is it? The Roots concert. I never even heard of this thing before he decided to, you know, throw on a fro, like throw on a fro dressed like Eazy-E or Busy Bone or whoever.
That was his real hair. He combed it out. Chanel was like, you know, you could comb out dreads, right? You could comb it out.
If you believe that, I got a whole glacier to sell you in the middle of Texas. Okay.
You don't think that was his real hair because he showed it to the media and they was like, oh, I like your fro.
Again, Jay-Z and Beyonce sit on mute no matter what the public says. Now he out here telling people that he comb out his.
You know they had AR videos of he combed out his dreads. Oh my god, that was funny. But yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you didn't come out and say anything throughout the whole Diddy trial. Not one word. And now you telling people about your dreads being combed out. Now you on stage rapping about who you mad at and who you beefing with. Right after you did a GQ magazine article that said you think battle rap is this and you don't like it. It's not productive. This is the hypocrisy I've been talking about. How do you do that? Did you not hear yourself say that this is not good for the culture? And then you get on stage literally 3 months later, 4 months later, and do the same. Like, are you serious right now? This is what I mean by playing in our faces.
You're right.
You can't tell people he ain't the God. Okay, this dude is God. In your pocket. It's like, fuck out of here. Anyway, let's go back to Funky Dineva. Hold, please.
Go ahead.
Struggle of our people who are attempting to put Target in their place, you leverage that for your own personal gain. And it's fucked up, especially considering that you are not some low-level rapper who needs the money. And I know men like Jay-Z get to a certain level and they do this thing where they're like, it's just business. It was a business opportunity. It is not just business, Jay-Z, when you leverage the hard work and the strides that everybody put in to get our voices heard and our feelings felt at Target, and you just go on and completely undercut all of that for your personal gain. Now, I know a lot of y'all not finna like this, but I'm finna have to take it there. And Beyonce, you ain't no damn better. Beyonce, this is legitimately the equivalent of the nice white woman that we work with, that we like, but she goes home to a Trump supporting husband and is raising Trump supporting sons. It's no different. It's no different. That white woman that says, I'm liberal, I'm for abortion rights, I'm for everything, but she reaps all the benefits of the patriarchy and her husband's white supremacist ways. And she's nice, but she raises boys that turn out to somehow still be white supremacists and Trump supporters. Beyonce, you're that woman. You are that woman, because the call is coming from inside your house. You are out here full on lying in our face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, you did the HBCU Black album, you know, for Black people. You reclaim country Western, country music with the Cowboy Carter thing. You know, this vanity move of doing all of this Black power work. But then your husband goes and does something like this. Like, where was the conversation in y'all household where you said, Jay, we got to have a level of morals and values, and we can't do this and we don't have the money? You are no better than the white woman who says she's for the cause and goes home to a racist Trump supporting ass husband. It is the exact same thing. There's no distancing yourself. Oh, that's my husband's business, I'm not in the business. No. I don't even have the time to get into, you know, Jay-Z, you went and undercut the movement with the NFL when we had all that momentum going on with Colin Kaepernick. Your pockets got lined, and we as Black people got nothing for it. You went in there, tap dance for them crackers, and told them, I know what to do to make Black people shut up. Let's give them halftime and lift every voice and sing. It calmed us the hell down. You lined your pockets, and at the end of the day, we got nothing for it by means of economic empowerment and or ownership in the NFL. We got nothing for it. Jay-Z, like, honestly and truthfully, this is unforgivable in my eyes. I feel betrayed, and I'm going to be very honest with you. The level of betrayal that I felt when Kevin Hart tried to make those excuses for that comic, making those George Floyd jokes, that is the same level of betrayal that I'm feeling right now with Jay-Z doing this. Jay-Z, you get up and you talk about liberation and this and all of these different things, and you just absolutely had to take that deal. You had to take that deal, Jay-Z. You had to take that one. Jay-Z, this is fucked up on so.
Yeah, he went in.
And I told you, I don't even like Funky Diva because some of the trash stuff that he says, it's just like, I can't with him, especially about women and especially about Black women. But in this case, he got it right.
Yeah,
he described or used the analogy about Beyonce. Beyonce, you're just like that nice white lady that we like at work, right?
Yeah, right. That just she
just like her.
Just agrees. Yeah. She's just like,
then you go home and to your husband racist, and you still live in that house, and you help him raise these racist ass kids. He's right. You know? And this is the thing. I think I'm almost certain Beyonce has some sort of dealings with Target herself. But I don't know that to be true. Because again, everything said on Chanel's Reality is, in my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only. And
what do you think she has?
I don't know none of these people. No, I'm not saying I think she has like anything like nefarious. I'm just saying, I remember years ago for Christmas, she went to some Target in Houston, I believe it was. And she like announced on the loudspeaker, she was giving everybody shopping that day a $50 gift card or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I say I feel like she probably has some sort of inner workings or whatever. But they're married. So I'm not saying you're gonna know everything your husband's doing in terms of business, but y'all are gonna celebrate the wins. You get what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me she don't know? Of course she knows. Mm-hmm. She might have been like, Jay, that's not the move. But remember,
I don't know, because she don't even do interviews. You know, she doesn't want to do interviews with the public because she feels like anything she says will be used against her.
It is.
I don't think she has like that voice where she feels confident to talk about certain things. You know, it's like Stephen Curry's wife. Yo, every time she opens her mouth, she go viral. Some guy clipping some shit and saying, "Oh, that's why she don't like her husband."
I don't think Beyonce has that problem. I think Beyonce's problem is twofold. If she is actually under Jay-Z's thumb, so to speak, then he probably not letting her.
You think so?
I said if. Also, if
this girl goes on stage, goes on tours.
But she's not directly talking to nobody.
You're right. She's not. But I feel like she has the empowerment to move like a boss, whether fucking Jay-Z likes it or not. Like she can say, I don't give a fuck what you think.
but I don't think that's Beyonce's demeanor.
Yeah.
I don't. And she's in too deep, in my opinion. Whatever they doing over there at the Carter house or compound, whatever, I think she's in line with it, you know? And so, and I think, I don't think she doesn't talk because she's going to get scrutinized.
I think so.
I think she doesn't talk because Beyonce, have you ever heard Beyonce try to make a sentence?
It's bad. That's what it is. She's going to get scrutinized.
But even with that, for years she still did interviews. She did. She didn't do a lot.
Many.
Right. She didn't do a lot, but now she does none. And
Exactly.
the reason it makes is because the what part of it is what you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. It's a fact. It's gonna get used against her. But she got the beehive, just like Nicki Minaj got the barbs. They're gonna be down.
She's still weird to me, but anyway.
She's absolutely.
And the reason why is because she doesn't have a voice, and that's it. But she could get on the stage and she could sing and do all this stuff. But
she's probably introverted. A lot of people who are public figures are very introverted. That's my opinion.
I think she's like one of those people that the spirit comes in them, and when they go on stage, and then and then when you see them in person, it's a whole different person. Is that the same person that was on? A lot of these YouTubers.
You gonna make me pull up that whole interview with Sloan Bella? You gonna make me pull up that whole interview with Sloan Bella because she talks about that. She talks about that. What you just said specifically about Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people, YouTubers are like that too. You see them here, they talking like good, and they put on this act. You see them in person, you be like, is that the same person? You gotta be kidding me. No. You see them in person, they can't even hold a conversation to save their life. I swear, to save their life.
But I think that's different than someone who's a performer.
You're right.
Not being yourself.
It kind of is the same because you have to put on the act.
No, I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is being a performer in the sense of Beyonce, she's out there dancing and singing. That's the performance. Someone being on YouTube is talking for the most part. There are people who sing on YouTube or whatever the case may be, but in general, I'm saying she's putting on a performance like an actor would.
You don't think people get on the YouTube and put on the act?
I do, but not in the same capacity because she's doing it rehearsed.
Yes.
No, but listen to me. When Beyonce's doing it, she's doing it with a team of people, like a full team, right? Okay, the writers, the dance people.
Yeah, hers is more like lit, but there are people who do perform. And
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. That people come on. It's no different than when you go to work. You put on a different face.
Yeah.
But I get that you're saying they're being performative, but I'm saying this is her job. Like this is her everyday life. And those people on YouTube, they can go out and go to Target if they want to, pun intended. But Beyonce can't. She is literally like
don't shop at Target. You heard it from Chanel. But
you boycotting. It's the brown people creative. What are you talking about? Or you can go to Target, you know what I'm saying, if you need something, but I wouldn't go. We trying to make a statement, ma'am. Anyway, let me see what else I got. Did I delete it again? Oh, please. Baby, come and get up on and show me that you really want it. I want to beat and want to love you, baby. Let's go. Okay, let's listen to.
What we singing over here now? This
mm-hmm. What you say?
You just went off and started singing. What was that like?
That's Beyonce. I love that song. Baby, come on, get up on and show me that you really want it. I want to be you, baby. Let's go. Oh, baby, let's go. Okay, let's see. I want to be. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Oh, not this dude. This dude.
Why you don't like him?
Pissed.
But we already know
because I didn't expect anything.
Hold on, pause it. Let me tell you why.
This Jay-Z and Target partnership announcement has people.
Pause it. He's cool and all. He's like energetic. And he's like, yeah, I give him that. But when I be watching his videos, I be like, this dude has all this hysteric. Where are the facts? All right, go ahead, play it.
Or in a stir on the timeline, bruh. So Jay-Z announced a partnership and exclusive deal with Target in the middle of Black people supposedly boycotting Target. So this would apparently be where like Target will be releasing an exclusive and
I decided I don't want to listen to him. I like him, but I don't feel like listening to him today. So let me see. There's another one that I think I prefer. This is not the one. Oh, I think this lady. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna let me. Oh,
What happened?
hold on. Let's see if it's gonna let me. Oh, it's probably not gonna let me. Damn it! And she summed it up real good. It's probably not gonna let me do it because it's a TikTok video, but it's like sometimes I can't get it from my downloads for some reason.
Well, since it's loading, how do you feel about the peace treaty
What peace treaty?
with the president in Iran? Iran and the
Oh, I don't watch him.
no?
He works my nerves.
Yeah, but they reached a resolution, so hopefully no more war, and we could go back to filling our gas tanks. What?
It don't matter to me because I have an electric vehicle now, so
I know. How do you like it?
I love it. It's amazing.
But how long it takes to charge?
I think about 6 hours at home. But like if I charge it at a charging station, probably like 20 minutes.
And then how long does it last?
It's depending on how much you're driving it. So it's same thing with like gas, right? So you may say I'm gonna fill up for the week because you know how many stops you have to go or whatever. And then if your job changes or where you got to go changes, then you might have to fill up twice a week. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. But
And then hold on, another question. If you let your car just sit there, would it dissipate a little bit, and then you have to recharge it?
Not in the way that you're thinking.
Okay. Okay, that sounds dope. I like so how much you pay every time you fill up?
So whenever I would go to the charging stations, depending on it's all kind of like depend, right? So if you go to a charging station during the middle of the day when most people are going to probably be going, then it's going to cost a little more, right? If you go at night, it's going to cost less because less people are doing it. You know what I mean? So I would say if I wanted to charge it to like recharge it, I think to like 90% because you're not supposed to charge it all the way to 100% for some reason. It's probably like I think it paid like $30. Whereas for like my other vehicle, my Infinity, and we had a Sonata before we got this one, it was more like $75, $80 at Costco. So Costco is cheaper. You get what I'm saying than the other ones.
That's kind of $30. You think they're gonna try to up the prices on?
Well, it doesn't matter because I can charge it at my house now, and at my house it's like $10.
That's even a better deal.
So I don't even have to leave my house and go get a charge anywhere. But like if I decided I wanted to, let's say, drive to Dallas or something like that, then I would have to, charge along the way. Well, I don't know. I think I could make it. No, I take that back. I wouldn't have to because Dallas is about a 5-hour drive from where I am. So I could drive to North Texas, which is about a 10-hour drive before I would have to fill up before I'd have to charge again.
That's not bad.
Okay. So, Sim God says you can charge it at Amazon for free. Okay, Sim God.
That maybe if you work there,
Okay, so let me share my screen.
Oh, this
Let's-
guy. That's so
Today's the first day I found him, but I do like the Young Turks. So hold on.
A very sad story. The black delegation should take this up immediately. Jay-Z has decided to partner with Target. Now, need I remind you that when race relations were in question with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick, well, NFL got Jay-Z. And Jay-Z told us it was time to stand up. And he was going to be a co-owner or something. And he ended up being a glorified DJ.
Woo.
And then Target, we have our issue with Target. Okay. Our dear sister, Senator Nina Turner, has come on the show, talked about it. My boycott is live and active against Target because of their treatment of making promises to black folk and not delivering on them after the murder of George Floyd. Very simple.
Sidebar. I love it when people call it Target. Anyway, carry on.
Very simple. Now Target has grabbed Jay-Z in a new partnership. Folk have some comments about this. Here it is.
Jay-Z is selling an exclusive vinyl in Target. And people are saying, like, what's going on? Like, you know that we're boycotting Target. This is something we really care about. How could you do that? And my question is, what made you think that Jay-Z cared?
I don't give a damn if Jay-Z bought Mars. I would not look at Jay-Z as a leader of any kind, for anything. I don't care what he puts in Target. That's not going to make me go back.
Target want that old thing back. Target is outside with a boombox like, please come and holler at me. Please take me back, black community. Target is not just outside with a boombox. Target is on its knees with roses. Target is like, now how do we win the black community back? Put DEI back, or we just say, hey, you know what? We are 4 black women. They say, you know what? They want reasonable doubt. That's what they want.
Jay-Z has never been one of my favorite people. He has never been a genuine representation of the black community. He always talking about this all black. He got albums after albums talking about black empowerment. But I'm from Brooklyn, okay? Jay-Z displaced tens, if not hundreds of thousands of Brooklynites, including people in my own family, because he did a deal to bring the Barclays Center there.
Jay-Z, I see you, and I thought you got all that money so you could stand on your feet and not stay on your knees. And Beyonce, I see you too. And in the words of Victor Sweet, get your ass down there and eat with your man. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. I don't respect what I see in y'all no more, because at some point it starts being business. It starts feeling like y'all standing in the middle of the same community that helped make y'all, making deals with the same system people are actively questioning. And I'm sick of acting like we're not supposed to notice that. And what's really making us tired is feeling that every time the community tries to organize its frustration, it gets rerouted into a marketing opportunity for people like y'all. Every protest becomes a backdrop. Every stance becomes a moment. Every cultural wave becomes a product cycle. And people are looking around like, do our boundaries even matter?
While we're on the topic of boycotts, it's also very important to boycott the person who continually tries to stop you, black people, from boycotting. And you could have chose to sell it in, black-owned record shops or other small businesses, but no, he chose Target, and that's very intentional. That is his job, and that is why Jay-Z is where he is.
One of two things happen.
What do you think about what the good people had to say?
That was true. Yeah. My thing is, Beyonce make all this money. Where's all your money going? Do you really need that Target deal? I can't stand these people. Like, how much more money do you need? Like, what's like, when is enough? Like, can you do something that's a little bit more productive out of your zone? At least, look at Rihanna. Rihanna actually went somewhere else and took over and, had different ventures and stuff. Not going to Target. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going? I don't know.
I think, but this is the thing that's kind of different than to me, Rihanna versus, not necessarily versus, but someone like Beyonce. Beyonce either A, loves the hell out of touring and continuously being on stage and having to work her ass off, because I'm sure that's difficult for your body, for your voice, for all of the things, right? To constantly be working, being away from your family, whatever else. I think Rihanna was like, yo, I got to figure out a way to make money in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's not connected to music and having to go do a show, having to record a song, having to do whatever it is that you have to do, right? And that's why I think she made the Savage Fenty and the Fenty makeup and all the things that she did. or Savage Beauty, maybe is what it's called. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
And so, and
She
I
made
also
Sephora. She made Sephora. That's what she did. And
Oh.
Sephora is a collection of makeups. Everybody shops at Sephora now. So she invested all her money into
everybody
it.
already shopped at Sephora before Rihanna.
Did she? But she made Fenty. She made Fenty. But
Right.
she
She
invested
made it
in
available at
Sephora.
Sephora. Yeah. But
Yeah.
Sephora was the thing way before Rihanna came along.
Yeah.
But no. But so either Beyonce just loves, touring and having to continuously make music, and she almost 50, like me. I'm just saying. And really just loves her craft. And if she does, more power to her. So she should be able to do it until she's 85 until she can't do it no more. But if you got $1 billion, why you still need to do it? I can understand wanting to do it, right? Adele don't even have $1 billion, and Adele be like, listen, I'm making a album every 5 to 10 years, and y'all gonna buy the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't even have $500 million, like y'all. She don't even have the machine behind her in the way that Beyonce does. And yet Beyonce's still out here doing it. So I think I hope this ain't the case, Beyonce, but I feel like she might just be doing it because Jay, her manager, and he like, yo, get your ass out there.
You think so?
I said, I think she might be. I don't know.
Yeah, because at a certain age, don't you want to spend time with your kids? Don't you want to relax and enjoy your money?
Travel the world. There's so much to see. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is my hair doing the most? But anyway, it's like, take time with your kids. She can do whatever she wants. Let me be very clear. She's Beyonce. She's worked. She's paid her dues. She can do whatever she wants. However, I would if I still had school-age children, being like, we're gonna go see the whole ass world because we got all the money and pull to do it. We got all the resources to skip the line, to do everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would be doing with my children, and maybe I would drop an album every 3 or 4 years because the Beehive ain't going nowhere. They still worshiping. Well, I don't know. Sloan Bella said that people gonna be looking at. She said it's gonna start between 2026. That's when the knockdown of Jay-Z is gonna start. What I'm saying is, she said that shit a year ago. Here we are today. So. Listen, I think she's right. I could be wrong. I hope for Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids' sake that she wrong. But I don't think so.
Even if they do go down, I think the kids will probably kind of still be a little bit infamous.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine for the most part. That's what I was gonna say. They will be fine
financially.
Yeah.
But to watch your mom be one of the most recognizable people on the planet, one of the most respected musicians, artists, whatever you want to call it, whatever category you want to put her in, alive in our lifetime, to whatever it is she gonna be by the year 2036, as Sloan Bella said, it's gonna be a different day.
He said Beyonce is a queen. She really has never done anything wrong. You're right. She really hasn't, but she's still standing. She's standing beside a demon, or she's still standing in unit with somebody. So if you're married, whoever you're married to is gonna be like, they agree with everything you do. Whether you like it or not, whoever you're married to is a symbol of you. Right? It is a symbol of what you believe in and everything. Two of y'all become one. So that's when people be looking at you like you crazy, because it's like, shouldn't you talk to your spouse about this before you do something? Did you tell your spouse? Because people be like, your spouse should have knocked some sense into you.
But Jay-Z to me doesn't come across as the type of person that would be like, oh, let's get your opinion about this.
No, he's a dictator. He's
correct. So even if she tried to say, you know what I'm saying, I don't think he would listen, but I don't think Beyonce is the same type of human being that Jay-Z is, or at least she didn't start out that way. But she certainly has done her own dirt, according to the internet streets. She has, I feel like part of what happened to Carrie Hilson is is the downfall of her had to do with Beyonce. That's my opinion. But I don't have no proof of that. Hey, Mr. Nightish.
What's up, Nightish?
Hello.
Your shirt. What you drinking?
Chardonnay.
I like your hat. Your crocheted hat.
Alexa, stop. She all in our business. Why Alexa just said, I really wish I could eat and drink, but I'm on a strict diet of beta and algorithms.
I love it.
Why?
That's my best friend. Bro, your computer and your electronics be talking to you. It's crazy.
I'm not even talking about it. I don't even understand what is happening right now. Like, who asked her?
So now we having full conversations with her electronics.
No, I'm not. I'm having a conversation with y'all. She just interrupted. I told you me and my husband having a conversation. You should come. Input. Ain't nobody asked her. Nobody even said her name. Here she go. I said Nightish. What you drinking? Here she go. Anyway, carry on.
Does Nightish have something to add that he wanted to add?
I'm just here because so I won't get fired.
What you mean you won't get fired?
What? I don't know what Nightish is talking about, but okay. Let me push play.
It's a callback.
These
to
features,
Marshawn Lynch.
white vinyl, exclusive packaging, collectors prefers it, obviously, for whatever reason. There's more. Jay-Z's decision. Jay-Z's decision to partner with the retailer has produced mixed reactions online. Supporters view the arrangement as a routine business deal centered on one of hip-hop's most celebrated albums. They note that exclusive retail partnerships have long been common in the music industry and argue that artists are not responsible for enforcing consumer boycotts. Critics, however, contend that the deal undermines efforts by consumers who continue to avoid shopping at Target. And let me just remind everyone that the same community that validated Jay-Z and made Jay-Z all that Jay-Z is, because he had to first be validated by us in the Black community. The same community that validated you, dear brother, is the community, not consumer. Forget about the word consumer. Is the community at odds with Target because of an actual element dealing with community itself. And so you not being aware of that, not being conscientious of it, is not an excuse. That's not an excuse for me and for many others. The same folk that purchase your album first are the same people disenfranchised by the organization you're partnering with today. And unfortunately, it's not the first time you've done this. Here it is.
What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So reach millions and millions of people, or we get stuck on Colin not having a job.
Jay-Z partnered with the National Football League, the same mega corporation that employs those involved in murder, domestic violence, and countless other offenses, but sees a disproportionate issue at hand with silently taking a knee on the sidelines. What struck me was this.
Did you hear what you said? What? Did you hear what you said? Okay, I think we passed kneeling.
This is eerily similar to what Malcolm Jenkins, co-leader of the Players Coalition and hijacker of CAP's movement, said. I really want to get this conversation to move away from the anthem. I think it has served its purpose, which I have to ask. Did we solve police brutality? Another component, as Kiara Kelly wrote, I really didn't like how Jay-Z said we are beyond kneeling and we need some actionable items. First actionable item. You shouldn't lose your job for exercising your First Amendment right. Still, what changed for Hov?
If you were his sports agent, Jay-Z is a sports agent for Colin Kaepernick. And before this all happened, he came to you and said, I want to do this. Would you have said, do it, don't do it? What would you have counseled the brother?
Oh, 100% do it.
He said this to Van Jones, CNN anchor, also
Oh
under the
my
Rock Nation
God,
umbrella.
he said
On
to
Saturday
Jay.
Night Live, Jay wore the limited edition I Stand With Cap Nike jersey at a Miami concert in 2017. He told the audience, I want y'all to understand, when people are kneeling and putting their fists up in the air and doing what they're doing, it's not about the flag, it's about justice. It's about injustice. And that's not a black or white thing, it's a human issue.
I don't knock what he's doing, and hopefully he doesn't knock what I'm doing.
Have you talked to him about bringing him into this project?
Oh, we had a conversation.
Let's pause here. There has been no one more forthright in helping serve the people than Cap and the first lady of the movement, Nessa Diab. So when Nessa says Colin never spoke to Jay ahead of that big deal being done, and they never included him in any discussion, then on top of which Cap's attorney Mark Garagos reaffirmed to TMZ, Jay's team tried putting out the fire. But Jamil Hill wrote, a source close to Kaepernick speaking on the condition of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the topic told me it was not a good conversation. Another portion struck a nerve.
I think everyone knows what the issue is, and we're done with that.
Look at this smug smirk and nod from the guy who makes over $31 million a year and helped exile Colin Kaepernick. That's who you're shaking hands with.
It's a damn shame, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows what the issue is.
Yeah, pause it. If you know he covering you, you know you wrong. I'm just saying.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Because he's very controversial. He has a strong stance. And he has a strong stance on things that are right. So I have to say, yeah.
The dude that's on camera right now?
Yeah.
That's a homosexual that like talking crazy about black men.
Shut the hell up. I see, you know what?
Yeah, you just are you okay, Nightish?
He not.
Be fine. Do I sound like I'm like not sober or something?
No,
that dude with that little funny mustache right there, that's a whole homosexual that like.
Why do you
talking
say
crazy about
that?
black people.
Why do you say that?
He is.
Coach Fred, hit the link so I can hear your perspective. Go ahead,
He
Nightish.
is, and it's for sure that most of the time when we see Chanel, she's eating and not even like snacking, like putting big gobs of food in her mouth and just, oh my goodness, it's just ridiculous. She don't eat like little bites. She's like,
I'm
mean,
about to
it's
start
wild.
eating in a little bit.
It's crazy. She know it too. Chanel, you don't take little bites. You just like,
can she eat? Does she want to eat? Like we be
I mean,
hungry,
yeah, she can,
like,
but can she take little? Can she be like delicate with it? You know, you eat dainty, little bites. She be like just stuffing stuff in her mouth.
But why does she has to be dainty free for you? For the
Not
audience?
for me, for her.
So
She
let's
don't give a fuck to eating. We hungry.
Not for me. Listen,
So
creative.
listen,
Not for me.
Nightish.
Not for me. Not for me.
Nightish,
Yes, ma'am.
or creative. Let's take a guess. Do you think I put bigger bites of food in my mouth or more food in my body than Nightish?
You've never seen me eating on camera. You've never seen me eating on camera. Just because my metabolism is slow, don't mean that you be, don't
it's
be
your metabolism.
golfing. Yeah. Don't mean you don't
That was
be
your
golfing food.
metabolism.
You've never
metabolism is
seen me
slow
eating
too.
on camera.
My
You've never
metabolism
seen
is
me eating on
slow
camera.
too, but I'm not allowed to eat.
You are allowed to eat, but can you be like a sophisticated? Can you be
No.
like a lady like when you eat?
No.
Why you gotta be so savage when you're food eating?
We're not trying to
It's
look
so
for men. I used to
wild.
look for a guy on the internet. I mean,
Why are you so focused on how I eat?
Listen. She just be
I'm about to start
You
eating
be
like
looking
that. I'm about to go get some
crazy.
food. I'm about to eat.
no, wait, creative. You the same way too. I'll be like, damn, how much food you trying to get in your mouth at one time?
A lot, because I'm hungry. That's right.
Did you see, wait. Chanel, did you see how creative was eating that corn that other day?
No.
I don't know what point she was trying to make with that corn, but that corn didn't deserve that disrespect like that.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Like, I love corn on the cob. Fresh out the oven, butter on it, with salt and pepper. Man, it's everything. You don't like corn on the cob, Coach?
I'm not gonna eat it like that on camera though.
Mm.
That's a private thing.
Do you ever eat on camera?
I eat nachos sometime on camera, but I take like 2 chips at a time. I don't just take fistfuls of it and just try to And look, Creative finna do it now. She finna do some wild stuff right now.
Yeah. You know, Coach. I mean, I'm about to call you Coach Berg. You know that there's whole channels of YouTube channels of people doing nothing but eating.
Yeah, mukbangs. I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen the ASRMs and all of that. They smack and do all of that. It's sleep streams. It's all of that. That's why I don't understand why people be up here talking crazy. I don't sleep that much, but when I do sleep, I should make it a sleep stream. And listen, I thought I was a king of sleeps, but have you seen Trey the Truth Teller? That nigga sound like he's sawing wood when he go to sleep. Big old mushroom nose, just loud than the motherfucker. I sleep quietly. I don't snore like that.
Oh shit, Coach, you a mess. So he sleep on his streams? I didn't know that about him.
Hey, listen, all you got to do is he do it every day. He ain't even hiding it.
I never been to his. Well, I take that back. I was gonna say I've never been to his channel, but I have been once. And I didn't stay on the panel before they kind of got into it or whatever the case may be. Got into whatever the topic.
When he fall asleep, the chat go in. They be like, "Damn, who's that? Who's snoring like that?" Listen, the chat goes in. They ain't never said that over there by me. They be like, Nidison fell asleep. He sleeps so quietly.
So you've never snored then, huh, Mr. Nidis?
I'm just not loud. I'm not a loud sleeper.
Do you have insomnia or do you have
Look at her. She went and got a big old plate of potatoes and all this. Listen, you need to calm down, Creative. You out of pocket. Listen, we already heard about the demon that sucked on your neck. Now you went and got you a big old. Let's see. Let's listen to it. Let's look at it. Go ahead. Get you a big old mouthful of whatever that is. Macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes.
Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. Look,
all right, let's get back to the video. Let's see what else he got to say.
Does Nidis have anything to say on the topic?
No, I passed.
Do you remember why Colin Kaepernick took a knee? They've done a very good job at making people forget. Colin Kaepernick did not take a knee to bring social programs to inner city communities. Colin Kaepernick did not take a knee to influence educational programs in urban communities. Those things are good. Don't get me wrong. That's not why he took a knee. He took a knee to bring attention to white cops brutalizing black people. That's why he took a knee. Go back to the record. That's why he took a knee. He took a knee. Somebody makes a touchdown in the NFL, they pray, all right? It doesn't matter who they pray to, white Jesus, etc. It doesn't matter. They pray and they do their celebration. They do their thing, put the cross on it, point up. They don't get fired. Colin Kaepernick took a knee to bring attention to white cops beating black people without mercy. He took a knee. What if Colin Kaepernick would have taken a knee to bring awareness to cancer research in America? That we need more funding for cancer research. That's good. That's a good thing to take a knee for. If he would have taken a knee for that, do you believe Colin Kaepernick would have been fired? Jay-Z? So it wasn't about him taking a damn knee. It was about who he took a knee for. And he took a knee, Jay-Z, for people who look like you and look like me. That's what he got fired for. And here you come. Dissuading from the argument and then coordinating. It was masterful. Coordinating a payment for programs that are black leaning, but had nothing to do with why Colin Kaepernick took a knee.
It's a fact.
Respectfully, I cannot listen to a light-skinned nigga with a lisp and a pink tie talk aggressively while Creative Solutions up here putting as much food as she can possibly put in her mouth. and act like this is a serious
I
thing. Is this
can't
supposed to
with
be?
you.
Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be serious?
Yeah.
Why?
All I hear is a fork clicking a plate and putting and creative putting as much food as she can possibly put in her mouth, and nothing but lotion shoulders.
You don't see nothing. Stop it.
Coach Ferg.
Coach Ferg, you muted. Oh, Coach eating too. You got something to say about Coach?
But he's quiet about it. I could barely tell he has something in his mouth.
He was muted.
See, he licking his fingers, is quiet. He not loud like Creative. Creative over there with her lotion shoulders and bosoms all out, doing the most.
Oh my God. I can't. So, Coach, what do you think about Jay-Z and this boycott that he's trying to co-op?
How's he trying to co-op it when he's part of he's getting the money from his, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's not the right word. What I mean by that is, what do you think about him trying to essentially redirect Black consumers back to Target with his album release?
It speaks for what he's invested in. Ain't he a partner with Target? Ain't he invested? I need y'all to come back, Black folk. Kaepernick, we know what the problem is, but my big boss say, hey, we need you niggas. That's why Black people, if they start getting smart, they can shorten the wealth gap in reality. But guess what? Chanel, you know it. We got to go get something when we get paid. I got to buy a new something. I got to get, but see, that's what I'm saying. They understand our dollar in the consumer market. Most people just don't want to understand it because they trying to chase. Jay-Z, one of probably the dumbest niggas in the world. He turned on his own friends that got him in the game. You go back and look at some old picture, he looked slow as hell. Can't nobody tell me Jay-Z was in the advanced class. That nigga looked slow. Y'all can't tell me. But again, those are the people that they put up to the top. The ones who willing to sell out. Because
I'm waiting to see Creative choke. Look how much gobs of potatoes she put in her mouth.
Now she paying too much attention.
How can she swallow all that shit at one time? That shit is crazy.
She's a woman. They built to swallow a lot, Nidus. Come on now.
Whoa!
Y'all are crazy. Can we have a decent conversation?
I'm trying to.
We're going to shout out to Creative Solution for being my little eater. She's
oh, shit. Eater. This nigga, right? No.
No. Go ahead, Creative. I know you need to eat, so I'll ask questions.
No, I was saying Coach Ferg was speaking facts. That's what I was saying. Good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about?
Oh, he was speaking facts when he said y'all can swallow a lot. That's crazy.
Ladies, be quiet, man. Get your mind out the gutter.
I'm just listening.
Man.
All I am is a listener.
What was that, Neil? What was that?
I have no respect.
Be respectful, Nidus.
All I repeated was what he said. I didn't add no to
hear that. Stop
I
it.
didn't add anything to it, Chanel.
Chanel, what is it?
Anyway,
said y'all the best at swallowing. All I did was agree with you. I didn't say nothing extra.
I'm gonna drop you, Nidus.
I know you want to do that. Go ahead, Queen.
No, I don't. I like your commentary. I really do, but I need you to stop that one. Anyway, so Coach, what do you think? Do you think Jay-Z will be successful in his efforts? Do you think this is a momentary outrage and we'll get back to business as usual in a week or whatever?
Yes.
It's a two-headed monster, right? Some people who rock with Jay-Z and been on say they still go to Target. Those that don't ain't gonna go. But this is not the first time Target's been in that situation, right? Remember, they was taking Black products off the shelf, right? So people, and sometimes people have to do what's best for overall, right? But again, Jay-Z is nobody I've ever looked up to. He's never been a person that I would listen to advice to, even in business. Is he really a good businessman, or is he's one of those baby mama raised would do anything for the dollar? Because I mean, that's just because again, I saw the video where he was in the room with the NFL commissioner, and they asking him specific questions on why and in support of Kaepernick. Are we beyond taking a knee? Okay, so you in that space, won't you address, hey, Mr. Commissioner, can we get some resources to help our young Black people in these communities where I came from? Matter of fact, let me take my NFL prowess over here to New York Yonkers and talk to the young man and give him a free NFL shirt and let some of my NFL buddies come out here and throw a football with him and tell them be the best they can be. Stuff like that. He don't do that shit. He's out here still trying to be a 55-year-old ass rapper dressed like he's 17, telling niggas, follow me, go to Target, one of the highest stores shopping in America. Spend your money over here, Black folk.
But Coach Ferg, have you ever been in a Target? It smells so good in there and everything looks so nice. I love a Target.
And guess who owns Target?
One of my favorite places.
The same racist people down in Texas running business on Target.
I don't care about none of that. It's just it's a beautiful experience.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Now, I agree with you. Listen, Coach and I don't agree on much most of the time, but I 100% agree with you with everything you just said about Jay-Z, because my thing is, he could have said to Target, because Target allegedly pledged like $2 billion or something whenever the I don't know if it was with the Colin Kaepernick thing or whatever, but they pledged that they were gonna, with the police brutality, they feel like we're underserved or whatever it was but so he could have said, in my opinion, it would have been a smart move. Get your money with Target, get your exclusive deal with Target, but then say y'all said that y'all's gonna do this $2 billion whatever, send it to Black banks, small business, Black businesses. Highlight those businesses in Target. Like, you get what I'm saying? Do this for the next 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Spread the money out, however you want to do it. And then I can get on board with what you're doing. I can overlook some of the other crappy stuff you've done and be like, yo, at least this time he got it right.
Chanel, have you ever been inside of a Target?
Yeah.
Yes, we all have.
Do you understand the difference of being inside of a Target versus being inside of a Walmart?
Listen, I don't even go to Walmart, so let's start there. Okay.
Oh, you that bougie?
If I have to, meaning like my husband will, he will do the, what is it called when they bring the stuff to your car? I forget what that's called.
Instacart.
No. The Walmart people bring it to your car. You just park in the space.
It's like Instacart. Yeah,
the drop off.
Whatever it is. Y'all get what I'm saying. So like that, but in general, I don't.
Chanel, you sound like Walmart is for food stamp people. You're not gonna catch me walking around no Walmart.
Chanel is bougie. She's real bougie.
I'm staying in the car. You're not just
one minute she's bougie, the next minute she'd be like, no, I want a guy who could spend his time. I don't care about his money.
Coach Ferg, they pump oxygen. They pump oxygen in the Walmart air and fragrance. You feel special when you walk around inside of a Target. I got to keep it.
No, you don't.
I do.
Chanel, I think a way that he could have did it right.
Let me tell you a place where you feel special when you walk inside and shop. Saks Fifth Avenue. Okay, their restrooms are not the same. Okay. The water that they give you has a label on it. I'm just saying, it's a different experience. Target, they give you no water. I'm just saying.
Straight bougie, but anyway.
No, I like Target, but I can't stand with them if they standing with Donald Trump. I can't stand with you.
That had nothing to do with it. Donald Trump is one piece of 10,000 pieces.
I'm just saying for me. I can't.
I do. Because Donald Trump is also a part of Walmart. Bob Barker, the famous Price is Right guy, y'all know what he used to do? He used to supply toiletries to prisons.
Shout out to Bob Barker.
Murphy says, why don't y'all tell Target hire more Black people and promote more Black businesses or start youth programs for inner city? No, that's what Jay-Z needs to tell Target. We already told Target what the hell we want. We wrote it down and itemized the shit, okay? And they know what it is, and they said they was gonna do it, and they ain't do it. So we boycotted or boycotting. Jay-Z is the one that supposedly is the chosen one. So tell Jay-Z to tell them that, Mr. Irby.
Chanel, I think for resources to reach the community, I think it has to go to those grassroots programs with the backing of the NFL, the NBA, right? Because again, a lot of these guys come from inner city broken homes. Why not? Hey, 2 summers out of your 5 years, just come back to the community. Do a week-long little project. You provide this socio-emotional stimulation that a lot of young people need, a lot of encouragement, but then you also show them your skills, how they can get there. But then there's a component where the community has to be, I'll say it like this. When they used to have, like, when they wanted the community to connect with the officers, they used to always bring Black police officers. No, we don't need Black police officers. We need the white boys to come over there so they can get a better Black police officers. That ain't getting no weight. But bring the white people over and let them listen to the Black people complain and talk about some of those issues, and then you go that way. But I always see Black brothers. I'm like, brother, don't you got a nephew live over here? Oh yeah. What you gonna do when you go back to the force? Nothing. But when you can bring some head leadership from the, white people into that space and say, hey, this is what the people's real issues are. Now, when I go back, hey, this is what they complain. How can we fix it? And a lot of it just comes down to research. Not so much handouts, but when you got 15, 16, 17, they need something to do. Listen, if you live in this neighborhood, we're going to do community cleanup. Everybody's going to make $10 an hour for the whole week. For that whole week, in your 5-block radius, we're going to bring some lunch. We're going to have a little powwow in little pockets, and then we're just going to clean up from corner to corner in your community, and you're going to get paid to clean it up. So that was just me. If I was there, I was just...
You're giving them something they can put on their resume that they can say, I volunteered or I made money doing this during this summer or whatever the case may be. It's something to look forward to. You know how they have, I don't know if they have it where you guys are located, but I know in Houston, they have this thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but basically it's like every summer, I think if you're between the ages of like 14 and 16 or something like that, they'll give you a job, like, and you get to go work in the schools or you get to go work. It's like they give you like a summer job and you get to get paid. And it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But how great would it be to say, you know what, last summer or this summer, I'm going to be able to go hang out with some NFL stars. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet this so-and-so running back or this quarterback or, you know what I'm saying? How cool would you be to go back to school and be like, I met with Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady so much anymore, but I met with the GOAT of football. Like, you get what I'm saying? Or whoever the favorite is. Like, to be able to do that, and like what Coach is saying, to be able to do something in your community, for your community, with your community, and get paid. Like, come on, y'all. Like, it's the way that they could do it. But instead of Jay-Z doing that, he'd rather say, give me my millions of dollars. I ain't worried about it.
Because he get paid as Black people go to that store. Remember, he only get a little bit of money, but the more Black people go, oh, Jay-Z. See, Jay-Z brought more Black people in. No. Who's following Jay-Z?
But see, the difference is this. You
Creative.
see,
I'm here.
She followed him, but go ahead. I'm listening. What you say, Mr. Knightish?
No, Creative got to say something. You said her name. Go ahead. We waiting for Creative.
Damn, you was about to say something, Knightish. No,
all I was saying is that see, whatever it is that Coach Ferg is eating is very dainty. It's little. We can barely even see it. And we know he's been to a 3D movie lately because they give you them glasses so you can see him, see the movie properly. You know what I'm saying?
Now
It's,
it
you
is.
know,
Now it is. These are prescription glasses.
okay, okay,
I get prescription glasses from the government.
okay.
I'm just saying, my eyes are sensitive to the light. So
Yeah.
the
They look like
screen, so-
Terminator glasses. I'm sure you can watch a good
yeah,
movie in
these
it.
are free, man.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
my
they used
eyes
to give
get
them to you
dry.
in the movie.
My
They
eyes
used to
get
give
dry
them
when
to
I
you.
look at
They
the
used to
bright
give them
light.
to you in the movies.
Looking at the
You
screen
gonna
dry
watch
my
a
eye.
3D movie. Yeah. I can
Did
tell.
you ever get the eye surgery? Is that why?
I'm not getting no eye surgery. No, my eye just go.
Huh?
Don't do. I wouldn't recommend it to nobody.
No,
'Cause listen,
not the LASIK.
because your body still gonna get old.
Well, he's too old to get it now. I think you got to get it like before you like 35.
I'm too old to get it. See how black folk are.
No,
We all
you
too.
can still get it.
Chanel, we all too old to get the damn surgery. Then
Now listen to what I'm saying. I remember. Listen. I got perfect vision, but I remember going.
I
and
told
getting-
you Chanel was messy. Gonna call you an old man and say you can't get no glasses. That's wild.
Listen, I went and I hate tit for tat. And I went and I was asking them about my husband getting some LASIK or whatever, or if they recommended it or something. And they said, and this was years ago, they was like, no, because of his age. And he only 2 years older than me. And this was when we were in our 30s. They was basically like, no, if he was gonna get it, he should have probably got it by the age of 30. Because whatever. It's not gonna
Why you can't get it? Why it has to be
I don't
about
remember
it?
what
She old as you know.
Shut up.
but when you're young, the last thing you want to do is start messing with your vision. Your eyes are strongest when you're young. That's the best vision you get.
That woman is not young, Coach Ferd. Cut it out.
Chanel.
No, if you already have poor vision and the LASIK
Yeah.
can help correct that, what they were saying to me is you have to get it much younger, like in your maybe before the age of 30, if your vision is already messed up.
Yeah. Coach
So-
Ferd, you can't tell that's an old woman. Look at that wig she got on. They don't make
Lord
that kind of
Jesus.
wigs no more.
Oh my God.
No.
Night is so messy. I can't.
Chanel, are you 45 yet? No.
I'm 45. Yeah.
Okay. This is the year between now and 46 could be the year that your eyes completely change.
You know what?
I was
Coach Ferd,
20,
I'm surprised you can tell that woman wasn't over 40. That's
I was
wild.
I was 2020.
How old are you? What's going on with your eyes?
Lord Jesus.
Oh, hold on. So I just looked it up, and it says that you should get LASIK when you're in your late 30s because that's when your vision levels up, and it might stay the same.
They said that's when you should get it.
Yeah.
That's not what my
And creative, look at
Don't
Chanel.
do it.
She's clearly over 40.
ophthalmologist or Google.
Why you like to just do that to people? How old are you?
No, I'm just saying. Y'all sitting up here BSing. That
Hold
woman
on,
is not in her young
Nightish
30s.
wants attention today.
No, I don't. I love Chanel. She one of my
So
favorite
go ahead.
people.
How old is Nightish? Yeah.
I'm 70.
How old is Nightish?
I'm
He's
70.
55 looking 70.
How old do Nightish look?
70.
He look older than me.
I know what to do with some young stuff. Creative.
Oh,
If
shit.
you ever take a ride down to the Oakland area, I'm promising you'll come at least twice.
This nigga right here. What you drinking now, man? Put that shit down, Nightish, man.
Night, is that a
Lord
shot?
have
Or
mercy.
take a shot for me.
That
Said
wasn't a
drink.
shot.
She knows the truth. Shut her ass up. She better be quiet.
Who you talking to? Hold on. What's going on?
You heard what I said. I didn't hold it back.
Let them know, creative.
Listen, Nightish, you have to use a wheelchair. Are you in a wheelchair?
Yeah. Listen, all I need is my lower half to make it that first time and then at the end.
Ooh, not your little.
You'll punch him in my chest and say, God damn it, light skinned nigga. Yeah. The first time and the last time, you'll be like, I ain't never had it like this before. She'll be singing like Stephanie Mills. I never knew love like this before. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nightish.
I won't even drink no water. I'll do it dehydrated. I'll do it dehydrated, Chanel.
You what?
I'll do it dehydrated. I won't even drink no water.
Chanel doesn't need anything from anyone.
I didn't say nothing about you. I said something about creative solutions.
Oh,
You think
okay.
that demon did something to her about putting a monkey bite on her neck? But if she come here, respectfully.
Chanel, let's move on. Because Nightish, I can't with Nightish.
We were talking about Jay-Z. I don't know how we got on,
Just because a light-skinned, big nose, Macy Gray wig wearing motherfucker did a good freestyle, that don't mean I can't do what I do.
Why, Nightish? Why? Damn.
I'm just saying. We
Where
can't
you
lie
go?
up here. We gotta be honest.
Hey, Muscular, welcome to the channel.
Yeah, creative. You shut your mouth because you know what time it is.
Shut up, Nightish.
Salute to the
Can
panel.
you even do 2 push-ups? Like, come on.
I can do 50. I can do 50.
So can I.
Okay, Muscular, you have to cam up if you're gonna be on our panel.
Why? You know I'm shy.
Cam up. We need to see what you look like. Come on.
You've seen, didn't I come up on your show last week?
No, all you did was showed your chest.
And what's your point?
They want to see your face.
Well, they're not going to get to see this handsome face, at least not yet.
Oh shit, Daryl Long is up here. We
Hey,
got a
Mr.
midget. We got a midget and an invisible man and a white man up here in the night.
White man. Man, why gotta be a white man? Sheesh.
Hold on, H&M is the invisible one, and then Coach Fork is the blind.
Invisible.
Comedian. Nightish, you a whole comedian. Thank you for these laughs. I needed this laugh today. Okay.
You missed it, Daryl. Nightish over here talking about me eating food and all this. I don't know. Nightish, are you okay? Nightish went to the drugstore and got some pills before he came on the panel.
Yeah.
I actually came up. I was testing the StreamYard app. They got the StreamYard guest app. Do y'all use that app?
No.
No.
But it's pretty cool. I hopped on somebody else's and it says like, welcome to this person's stream.
What does that regularly like? You do it like through the what's it called? Like the browser or whatever. But when I did it earlier on Drip Show, it kept flipping on my iPad. And on here it's standing steady. So what y'all talking about? Jay-Z, he ain't shit.
No. Creative thinks she knows something about chopping down a tree. I got a tree for her to chop down.
Oh my
Yo, Nightish is like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nightish,
Nightish.
I got 5 trees that I gotta chop down. I gotta look at. So you gonna have to get in the back of that line.
You got a garden?
Who?
It said trees.
I do. I cut down a tree in my garden. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you start at the base?
No, I started up top. I cut it from the top, go down.
No, I'm not into what he's saying. He's not.
Yeah, I don't know anything about gardening. But I will say that's like a multi-billion-dollar business.
It is. It is. And you know what? I would love to have a garden, but like my friend who has a garden, she has all kinds of stuff, but she always posting on Facebook with these like 10 feet snakes that's in her garden. I can't do it.
Yeah. Wait.
That ain't gonna get you nothing.
Don't say nothing.
You ain't gonna get those nails dirty.
1 second, Coach Ferg. 1 second.
I want to talk to you about your Hyundai too.
1 second, white man. Creative, you say you start on the tip.
Nightish.
I'm just asking a question.
No, you know you dirty.
I'm asking a question.
You know you white man too. You just dirty. You just a dirty white man.
Damn.
Who wants to drop Nightish for $5?
You done poured another drink, man. That's a big drink right there. You was taking shots. Now you done went to the quartz.
Man, this guy getting loaded.
Damn.
So Chanel, your car, do you have the Ioniq? Which one do you have?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Is it two versions of the Ionic? I saw one today.
They have the Ionic 6.
Okay,
They have a newer version of my vehicle. I forget the name of it, but they have a newer version of it. But the one that I got that we ended up getting, I really love it. So
I've seen the Ionic around on the road. It's really nice. You got like the handles that go inside too. Yeah, I got the Palisade. I was mad they didn't put that on the Palisade. I was really mad about that.
Really? I honestly, I like the Palisade. The thing was, I can't remember. I don't think that's an electric vehicle.
Yeah, they have a hybrid version.
Oh, so yeah, I was tired of going to the gas station, so that's why
we need y'all to spend that bounty money because I'm sitting up here looking at Creative Shoulders, all shiny and shit. So yeah, at least spend $5 for me to drop down for 5 minutes, respectfully.
But the hybrid goes from like my gas on like I don't get like 420 miles per tank. The hybrid get like 600, 650.
Oh, really? Cool beans. Well, yeah, they just installed a thing today, so that we could charge it at home.
Did it come with the truck?
Huh?
Did it come with the car? I mean,
no, you get a charger like a connector, but no, we had to have an electrician come out and install like a power thing in the garage.
Oh yeah.
And we ended up getting like a whole new power. What is that thing you have in the backyard? The breaker box or whatever. We got a whole new one of those and all of that. So that it's not gonna mess with the rest of whatever we're doing. Like if you're washing dishes, with the dishwasher, or if you washing clothes, taking a shower, all the things that are going on that use energy and power in your house. We had them, so it won't trip your breaker.
No, I said about Amazon because I don't work there no more. But when I was working there, everybody who worked in like the little like neighboring businesses, they would just park their cars in the facility because we had like 200 superchargers. We have more superchargers than we got vans. You know what I mean? A lot of those vans are cargo vans. You need like a little baby CDL to drive them or whatever. But the electric vans, once we leave, people just plug their car in. Like this young guy actually in Chicago, when I was working down there, he had an Audi Q8, the e-tron. Have you ever seen that truck? The electric one? And it has a supercharger on one side and a regular charger on the other side. He used to plug his truck in every single day. By the time you get back, it'll be at 100%.
See, this is the thing that I don't understand. So I charged my car last week for the first time, like on my own. And I went to a BP charging station. And like you pay with your card or whatever the case may be. I charged it. And then when I called my credit card to make sure, I wanted to see did they charge me right or whatever the case may be. They was like, yeah, you got charged, and then they sent you the money back or canceled it or something. I don't know. So like basically whatever they charged me, they gave it back to me. They refunded it. So I wasn't really sure if they was giving it back to me, and it's like this is free because charging is not free. You still getting energy from somewhere and somebody's paying for it. So I don't know.
They everywhere in Chicago. You can go to the movie theater. You can go to Target. You can go to the dispensary. They're literally everywhere.
Okay, Creative. I gotta go walk my dog. I'll be back.
Not the dog.
What's up, Creative? What's up, Hustler?
Salute.
What's up, y'all?
$10 just robbed me because I'm up here sexually harassing Creative.
Going to walk her
Yeah,
dog.
night is being annoying.
He's sexually harassing me too, y'all.
He harassed me too. We hold men.
But now we talking about Jay-Z. What y'all feeling about
let me talk
Jay-Z?
about your beautiful lips, Creative.
Oh
They
my
so,
God.
oh my
Let's move
God.
on. We talking about Jay-Z.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Daryl, what you got to say
them
about
out here.
Jay-Z?
You got them out here in these streets.
Don't do it now.
Come on,
I don't think it's really nothing to say about him. I think that he didn't really do anything wrong. Like I feel like a lot of people that's judgmental about stuff like this. And I'm not talking about Chanel specifically. I mean, like anybody, a lot of people I see talking about it on TikTok, they're not doing anything for the Black community. Like literally nothing. This is more judgment. It's it doesn't. It's not a resolution, right? If I don't like what Nighters is doing, and the only thing I do is criticize him, that's not helping young black boys. That's not helping young black girls either. So that's not helping black businesses. If the only thing you're doing is giving criticism. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think
let me give you some pushback. So you
Sure.
don't think that celebrities have some kind of power? Like they're celebrities. Like they're moving the masses. People look up to them. People watching what they do. You don't think that with power comes influence, and with that comes responsibility?
no,
No.
I don't. I don't think that everybody who is a quote unquote celebrity has power. For example,
Not power, but influence. Influence.
but influence varies person to person, right? There's certain people that have influences. Sorry, there's certain people that have more influence than you and any celebrity you know, and you don't even know their name, right? There's people that have influence within the CIA. Think about it like this: who influenced those soldiers to go kidnap that president and his wife? It wasn't a celebrity. And it takes a lot of influence to do that, right? To get somebody to go into a country, risk their lives, bring a president back and his wife alive. So, I mean, I don't think they really have that lot. Like I wouldn't say Drake have the influence that a general have or JD Vance has. I don't think they have that kind of influence.
Let me question. Do you remember when 50 Cent dropped his album, Get Rich or Die Trying?
I do.
Did everybody run to the stores and there was a line to go get that album?
Not in Detroit.
I bought it.
I bought it. That was influence right there.
I think that was because I had a conversation with Angry Man about that. I think that was a New York thing. Like, with all due respect to 50, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was like, yeah, this is another good rap album out of New York. It wasn't that big. It wasn't a big deal. And in Detroit, we only listen to Detroit rappers. They listen to people like Peasy and Icewear Vezo and stuff like that.
Detroit rapper that people flock to go see. What about
If-
Beyonce? When Beyonce dropped her album way back when, before
He said it. Peasy and Ice Vezo. Them was
Yeah,
the big
Peasy.
ones.
Yeah.
They was the big ones, but I don't think you. And listen, hustle and muscle. If you don't stop showing your chest off,
Yeah, like the biggest rapper in Detroit history is Blade Icewood, but he has a certain type of influence. Peasy, Icewear, them are street niggas. They have a certain type of influence. Like even when I see them niggas doing stuff like giving book bags and shit away, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not. It don't really mean shit. It's different from when you have a young Barack Obama become the first senator in Illinois, right? No diamonds, no jewelry, no Maybach, no women, but his influence is different because he's educated.
So
The
come
people
on,
love him.
that's saying that these celebrities don't have influence. Like, what about Jordans?
Yeah, you're comparing apples to oranges when you're talking about on the street.
What
level.
about Jordans? What about Jordans? Why everybody flock to go buy Jordans?
Yeah, that's
Consumerism.
Yeah.
Consumerism.
Isn't that influence also because everybody's rocking it?
You can
to a
think of it
certain
like that.
to a certain extent, yes.
Yeah.
Jordan was very influential though, because that era that he was in, there wasn't nothing bigger than him. He really was that man. He was that man.
I mean,
hey, listen, people was robbing people for their Jordans.
Yeah, still till today.
Yeah, they were.
That's
Those
why I
were
said
the
it was person by person. Because, for example, you know what I'm saying, y'all OGs, Karl Malone to this day has more points scored than Michael Jordan. That's a fact. But he never had the influence Michael Jordan had. Ever in his life.
And that goes to me. Celebrities do have influence, whether it is. Go ahead. What?
They have more influence today
Wait 1
because
second, Coach Ferg. Creative when I start that show this morning.
Oh my God! Go ahead.
Listen, no. When I start this show this morning, don't disappear. Don't disappear. Go ahead, Coach Ferg.
I'm saying, we see that a lot of people look to celebrities to influence them because they didn't have that influence in their own families.
Yeah.
So they gravitate to people who really just are in positions that a lot of people, people want to be known for stuff. People want the money. People want to serve. And again, people, they know who to put in these positions because most of those people that get in those positions, do you really see them helping out the community?
Hey, that's a fact. Listen, Allen Iverson, Muggsy Bogues, it's a bunch of them, just because who they were and what they meant to people, that had a significant change. And they finna rob you if you get some Allen Iverson shoes or Allen Iverson jersey. You finna get got for that.
You know why Shedeur Sanders is still in the NFL?
And he's another one. His daddy.
Hold on. No, listen. Because of his influence that he has on the Cleveland community. He wasn't supposed to get drafted based on what they said. He had a bad attitude, all this. But his influence that they saw, how he galvanized young people, because like I said, he was going to the communities and touching dirt with these young people who looking for inspiration. For young people, it's different. But for older people, who are they admiring? They ain't gonna admire old Coach Ferg. They want to see the dude with all the tight jeans on, all the flashy jewelry. Yeah, that's who I aspire to be. But if think about it, some of the smartest people in our community, do you ever hear about them? You ever hear about that dude that made it from the projects, became a doctor?
Hey, Coach Ferg,
Nope.
Deion Sanders
Not by a long shot.
was one of them ones. That guy, and then
But we're not talking about Deion. We're talking about his son.
About his son. But his son is one of them guys too. He a real fun dude. He got that energy and excitement about himself. Forget Deion, just Shedeur by himself. That guy, listen. I seen him on that stream with Adrian Broner and Dean the Great.
But
they sparring with each other. That's some good stuff, man.
You talking about for older people. For younger people, they gonna look up to those celebrity stars that they see on TV. That's outside of what they normally see. They're not gonna listen to the dude sitting on the stoop who don't smoke crack all his life saying, hey man, don't do crack. They not gonna listen to him. What you mean don't do crack? You a crackhead. That's why he can tell you don't do crack.
He's not in a position to talk if he's doing the shit. Yeah.
Young people.
But he is though.
That's not no old people. Shedeur was on there with AB. AB is fat and out of shape and an old.
He's a slow ass
right
dude
now.
too.
No, but what I'm saying is that Shedeur is live for today. He's high energy. He looks great. He got good energy. I think he one of them ones. I think he can make it no matter what.
It ain't about the energy because guess what? You can pull up anywhere. It's some guys right now in the NBA. Pull up in any park in the country and just get out there and shoot balls, shoot a couple of jump shots with them dudes and say, hey man, listen, I know it's a lot going on in the communities. However, man, keep y'all head up. Y'all keep working hard. Y'all may not become the NBA player, but you can become my agent. Become my agent. Matter of fact, I got 3 other boys in the NBA. You can come all of our agents, and we all go pay you.
I wish I had $10 to drop you, Coach Ferg, because
it's just the messaging. Some people listen. Just because people get money, and that's the problem. Yeah, most people look up to people outside of their father. If you can't look up to your father, then you go find somebody else.
What if you don't have a father? Like your man passed away.
Well, you gotta. Well, that's different though. But you know what I'm saying. If you don't have anything bad to say about your father, he passed away. A lot of people don't like their father because they never had interaction. Your father should be the first one to teach you how to throw a football.
But hustle and muscle, your daddy is Deion Sanders. So I don't know what this white man is saying.
How the hell would you know that, sir?
Where did you get that from?
How the hell would you know that, sir?
My daddy had a greater influence than any nigga out in the street ever. To this day. And y'all, kid left behind niggas. How's it hard to listen? Because that's all y'all do is complain about what y'all can't do because somebody else is keeping you from doing it.
The fact that you sitting there eating them pecan candies and acting crazy right now is out of the world. Listen, if
now you don't be looking at me like you're creative, nigga. Then we gonna have problems.
I don't
be creative.
Please don't do that.
Wait a minute. I do not look at this white man like I look at creative. Creative's got them big old breasts.
Oh, okay. We about to drop
breastises.
Nidus. This Nidus is on something right now.
What the hell is wrong with this man tonight? Creator, what did you do to this man?
I ain't do nothing.
You sure about that?
Nidus, are you okay? I haven't been live for 3 or 4 days, and this Nidus be on something.
Creative. Coach Ferguson and Fadi Madi. Now here we go with fucking Chanel with. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be quiet.
Good idea.
Chanel, I know you got a.
They need some corn in their life. You need some corn.
Chanel, I know you got a bougie dog. What kind of dog you got? You got a Shih Tzu. I know you got probably a Shih Tzu.
Why?
A bougie dog.
No, I take it all back. Now that Chanel is up here, she's gonna put big gobs of food in them. It's gonna get disgusting. I'm gonna mute up.
Chanel is better than that. At least I hope you're better than that.
I am. He's just a cornball. That's what's happening. He clearly needs somebody in his life. He needs some love in his life, Coach. Why do I keep calling you Coach?
About Coach? What the hell you? What shit? What the hell? Let me talk about
Coach
Coach.
Knight? Coach Knightish? Oh God, no.
He making us bald-headed guys look bad up here, man. He over all in.
Oh, Mr. Knightish, you are bald. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I'm bald too, so welcome to the club.
You need somebody to come rub your head. Oh, let's see.
Now see, that's a dome right there.
You two ladies volunteer. Mm-hmm.
You're not showing your face, H&M.
And what's your point?
You're a catfish. That's what
Don't make me come out there, my girl.
Okay.
No. H&M, you a titty fish. All you do is show your breasticles.
That is me.
Damn.
First it was chesticles, now it's breasticles. Which is it?
if we gonna keep it a buck, his chest is nice.
Yeah,
nice.
His chest is nice and his arms is nice.
Just saying. Just saying.
Now you take that shit to your grave.
What?
H&M, you collecting compliments over here.
Take that shit to your grave.
Coach Ferg, all I want is when I started this stream this morning, they created come over there so I can violate her whole body.
This nigga.
Early in the morning. Yeah. All I want is that.
When y'all say stuff like that, I'm gonna put on some long sleeve. It's jeans on.
What is wrong
and
with
a
him?
Scarf, right? Put a scarf on.
Yeah.
They go alive. You said cover my head and put.
I can't understand it.
He said put a mask on too.
I'm starting in 4 hours from now, midnight West Coast time.
But y'all gotta understand.
I don't know what that means.
I just be speaking what a lot of dudes be thinking when they see y'all.
At midnight West Coast time is up. It's just all I'm gonna be thinking about is creative solutions. I'm gonna play some Afro beats, and I'm gonna talk about nothing but. Anyway, let's go.
Nice, you got 3 hours to get there. 4 hours. How you gonna make it?
Matter of fact, I'm finna go take a nap. I'm finna go take a nap so I can be prepared for it. Bye, everybody. I love you, Chanel.
Oh,
that nigga drunk. He feeling now. Look at him.
Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, this man really feeling himself tonight.
I can't.
We have crazies on here sometimes. Nightdish is just one of them.
I love Nightdish though, most of the time.
But let's give Nightdish a round of applause because at least he's bold. You know.
I like
Did you guys see what happened with Josh Hokett and Michelle Obama?
I heard about that.
I did not see what happened, but I heard she clapped back at whoever was saying something. Is that what you're talking about?
I didn't see a clap back. I only saw what he said. But yeah.
She definitely clapped back on the guy that I like to watch, the Out Loud. What's his name? Trent Out Loud. He covered it, but I didn't watch it all. So
They're gonna be in Chicago this Friday for the
opening of the museum in the
yeah,
library.
Yep, I'll be down there.
President and the first lady are gonna be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they unveiled they portrait a few days ago, and they had a private like a private meeting and stuff, like a private viewing for certain people in Chicago, the media, et cetera, et cetera. But it open Friday, so it's gonna be lit. And for I don't know if you're in town, but the tickets basically, I don't know if you got yours already. Tickets sold out to August.
No, well, I'll probably be selling my property. Actually, am going that way tomorrow morning, and
are you?
I'm just going to get my property together, so I'm gonna sell it because I don't go to Chicago that much, and it's in it's in the South Shore, but it's in Pullman National Monument. So everybody looking to buy property.
Well, hopefully you make a profit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a profit. I only owe 10,000 on it.
Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know people like did that on purpose. Like, I thought,
What's that? Move to Chicago? Chicago
unless
is probably
they're wealthy, because I heard the wealthy areas are very nice.
Chicago is one of the top visiting places in America.
Yeah, I live in Chicago. It's a lot of money to make out here.
Yeah, Chicago is it. Yeah, I don't see why I do.
Chicago, not even on an airplane, where you stop in the city. I've never even been there.
I love Chicago.
I've been to Chicago. I like it.
I've been to a lot of places. I've never been there, but I ain't never wanted to go because I was always scared.
Scared of what you saw on WGN News TV
Chicago is lit.
Yeah, Chicago the spot.
I have a friend that is, he lives there, or he lived there for several years. He's like, you should come here. You would love the downtown area, whatever he was saying. Like, it's a lot of places to eat and a lot of fun stuff to do. But I'm still not
very
going.
nice.
Downtown is like a city of itself. Like, people live down there. It's like literally a city within itself. Like in the South, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Chicago's almost like 5 separate cities in one.
Really?
Yeah, you got the north side, west side, south side, downtown. You got the suburbs, north, south, east side.
The southwest suburbs.
They're not small.
Southwest, southeast suburbs. Yep.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: if I was in Chicago and I went to the wrong area, would I know it?
Yeah, you
would. You look around, you see nothing but ghetto hood rats and hood boogers. You in the wrong area.
Are you in Chicago, H&M?
Born and raised, baby. Born and raised.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. All of y'all in Chicago.
No, I used to.
Meetup.
I was there. That's where I met my wife in Chicago.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago women know how to get down.
Hustler, what high school did you go to?
Don't tell your personal business on this internet.
I said the high school.
Oh, people go find him on the. I can't.
Oh, don't nobody know his name.
They don't know my real name, so what the fuck? I'm sorry, my bad. They don't know my name.
Other people, let them know. Go ahead.
No, I just asked what side of town did you stay on?
South side, east side,
okay.
specifically.
So you went to school off of Stony Island?
Well, I went to one school that's not far from that area. Then I went to another school that's like around Commercial.
Yeah, I know what Commercial is.
You know what Earwing is over there on the east, further east? Yep, that area.
Yeah.
Well, the Mexicans live at. Well, the Mexicans live at. Yep.
Yeah, off that's right over there by close to Indiana border by the casino. What are you talking about? I know
that's exactly. The way. Yep, that's the area. You got it.
Yeah.
That's the area.
So the south side of Chicago, I heard that's the bad part. That's where you're from, Mr.
Just certain pockets or so.
Nope, the side I grew up on was not bad. You talk about bad. Go to 7th and Cottage Grove, or 60th and Halsted, the Inglewood area, or the Roseland area, the Chatham area. Those are the wrong parts of town.
Oh, so you can grow up in Chicago and be a normal human being, is what y'all saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I met my
millions of
friends
people do it every day.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm learning something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of learning.
I think it's the third biggest city in the country.
It is.
Yep.
I think it's LA, New York, and then Chicago.
Yep. Not to mention most dangerous cities.
Got almost 2 million black people in the city.
That's why the Obama thing sold out to August, bro.
I can believe.
You had to grab tickets immediately because everybody gonna be there. Like Friday, I'm taking a whole day off. Of course, I'm gonna be filming. It's gonna be lit.
So, Daryl, do they still got Hyde Park there? Hyde Park is still there, right? The school?
You know, it's crazy. I was just down there in Hyde Park, bro. You know that's where Obama House at, right?
Yeah. Right off the left.
Yeah, and because he actually there right now. When you go through, you know, they got the presidential bullshit where it say like you can't turn down this block unless you are part of the president's squad. But they got a Secret Service, everybody around that joint. And then you know Farrakhan House, like, you know, you're like 5 minutes away, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you go around there, little black Muslim niggas be surrounding his house, like super deep. So it's super lit right now. I think Farrakhan gonna pop out. You know, Jesse Jackson family still live in Hyde Park too.
Yeah,
or I think they live in Franklin Park. I'm not one or two, but I think they're gonna pop out too because his house still there.
Yeah, Chanel, it's not a bad place to visit. Don't let other people who watch the news and all that scare you. Chicago, it's a lot of good people in Chicago.
Michelle Obama was raised in Chicago.
Yep.
So
It's just not a place that's on my to-do list. You get what I'm saying?
if you stay anywhere close to the water, you good. Anywhere close to Lake Michigan, you good. That whole strip, Lakeshore Drive, you can drive up all the way to Wisconsin. You can go visit JP and everything up there. You can see
nobody's trying to see
JP. Stay close to the water.
I can drive literally 40. I'm like literally. 30,
I am close to
40 minutes away
Lakeshore
from
Drive
JP right now.
I am close to Lakeshore Drive. To be fair,
Because I stay in Lake County
in Lake County.
Yeah, I stay in Lake County.
Oh, okay. My son he stayed out in Romeoville. I used to be all over Chicago, man.
That's a little bit like west to where I'm at. I'm in Zion.
I done been all over
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, I got you. I lived in
I done been all over Illinois. So hey, Springfield, Peoria,
Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah,
you're damn
and there's
right.
some fine women in Chicago too, Chanel. There's a lot of
I think
beautiful
Chicago has the most
We
beautiful
don't
women.
care about that. We out here.
I think Chicago
Well,
has
not
the
that
most
they would
beautiful
care,
women
but it's good to
in-
know,
in
right?
the country potentially. That's a fact.
Chicago women are fine. Mm-hmm.
Do
It's
they
a
be
lot of,
having-
I mean, it's a lot of guys here in Chicago.
What is
too.
your infatuation with skin tone? Fuck the skin tone. Look at the quality of the woman. God damn it, man. Come on, sir.
What happened?
But there's a lot
Light
of
skin.
beautiful
I've
black
had them all.
women.
Light skin, dark skin. I've had it all. Mixed complexion, Puerto Rican. I had a chick who was half black, half Puerto Rican. If that counts, I don't know.
Yeah, Chicago is lit, man.
All right, guys. I think we're going to call it a night for the stream. We do thank you guys for coming by.
You're leaving already?
Good night, ladies.
Here for almost 3 hours.
We got to go to somebody else's stream.
You're
also.
2 hours and 32
Damn.
seconds.
They busy and booked,
minutes.
guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye. Thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it. Thanks, Coach, for coming by. Thanks, Mr. Huscular Muscular, and you and your body. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, you damn right.
Yeah. Creative, you see that? Because I listen, I don't want no parts, but Creative might.
Nah, he got a cam up first.
I am on cam, damn it.
I mean, face-wise. You see my face.
You want to see my face? Okay, hold on. Raise this up, and
He's just gonna show a portion. He gets on my nerves. You can send it to her. You can DM her your face so she can see what you look like.
He gonna do it right now.
He not.
Is this enough for you?
He not gonna do it. He not.
You say he's not?
Mm-mm. He ain't gonna do it.
He's just playing around with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you a picture of me on the YouTube DM. Damn, you just getting on my nerves, woman. God
Is there a
damn.
YouTube DM? There's an Instagram though.
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
you. I don't have you on Instagram.
Creative Solutions Instagram. She the only
You
creative.
just have me on Instagram. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, is he friends with you on the Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, send her a picture on your Instagram. We're not gonna blast you.
Yes, you are.
We won't
No,
put you on.
we're not gonna do that. We're not those type of people.
I would never do that. I'm not that type of person.
We're not those type of people.
Mm-mm. No, not at all.
That's what they all say. That's
for
what they
real.
all
Or
say.
don't. It's up to you. You could believe us or not.
Yeah, we don't do that to people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have beefs over here, so
No. And even if we did, I still wouldn't do nothing like that to people. I'm not that girl.
If we did, we just talk about it and then end it. We don't do doxing and all that.
Nope.
It's not that necessary.
It's not in our spirit over here. You know what I'm saying? How we rock.
Exactly, right?
You sure about that?
Positive.
Dead serious.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go in the bathroom, shave myself, then I'll take a picture and send it to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye,
me-
Mr. Husky.
Let me find out that you told everybody what I look like. We have a problem, young lady. We got a real problem.
Nobody's gonna say nothing.
We're not. We don't have nothing to say. Okay, creative. Let's make a plan now.
No, we don't care. You're not that important for us to do that.
Is that how you feel?
No, we got bigger fish to fry, so we wouldn't sit around.
You know what? Just for that, you ain't gonna see what I look like. Oh boy, look, now you done messed it up.
He was looking for a reason, but send her your photo so she can tell me whether or not you're, you should stay cam down or cam up. She'll
Really, you got a whole husband. I don't care what I look like.
I don't. I just find it fascinating when people don't cam up. Like not that they should or have to, but when they're opposed to it, that's when I find it interesting. It's not that it's a bad thing or
Because I'm shy. I don't like showing myself in these spaces. You got a lot of doxers and weirdos out there.
You don't
These are doxers. Well, women, like, come on.
There's plenty of people that never show their face. I'm only opposed or curious when they're like so super opposed to it. I'm like, why is that?
And
it's
what's
not that I
wrong
think
with
that all the people. It's not that I think all the people that don't show their face are all ugly and overweight and whatever. It's not that. It's just I wonder, like, well, why not? Creative is determined to have her hair this tall. Creative was born in the 50s. She been here
My
before.
hair was still wet when I.
You can see I'm not overweight.
Shorter. When it's not as well, go ahead, puff it on out. Creative, you like a little.
Why are you fixing your hair? I mean, it looks nice and everything, but still, why are you doing that?
Beautiful. Okay. All right, Creative, you ready to roll on over to DJ's channel? If that's what you were talking about, I was gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for like up the stream, like up Creative's channel, subscribe, share, do all of the things, and we will see you guys next time, Creative, unless you have some more to say.
No, that was it.
Love you.